righty, we are here. We had some technical difficulties over there. I'll just tell you what happened. You know, what I mean, give you my strategy. But when we started the end of the last stream and trying to start the new one, we didn't back out. I think we're supposed to back out first, come back in. Otherwise, it kind of has the same thing. But we are here now, and we missed a touchdown, and that's unacceptable. That's all on me. You know what I mean? That's my bad. We're learning on the go. You know what I mean? All right, so let's. We got schedules set for 5:50. Still cannot roll in. Eek! Internet hackers got. No, we are here. I know. You have to schedule it ahead of time, otherwise it won't let you schedule it. You can't schedule in the past.
I'll take the blame, man. I'll take the blame because I should have remembered that and said it to you. So
no,
I'll take the blame.
No, we got her. But now my last stream has the same title as this stream. But here we go. Actually, I'm not live on one of my Facebook pages. That's gonna be a problem. My main Facebook page too. Let me know if you're on my main Facebook page. If you're not, I'm just going to share it on the Matt Ramage Show. But here we go. I'm not going to end this thing again. We have ourselves a kickoff over here. Inside the 5, he's at the 10, 15, 20, 25 to the 27-yard line. We always have some type of problems. You know what I mean? We always have some type of problem. No worries, Phil. I should have never started him with okay, you're talking about someone else over there. But all right, so I have to try to share this to I don't think it's on my main Facebook page. Let me just check it out real quick. I want to make sure everyone can see it. You know what I mean?
You do what you got to do. I'll talk here.
It says plans to go live. So I'm going to have to go to all right, I got it. First down and 10 over here. 9:52 to go in the first quarter.
He's a pro. He's got it.
You know what I mean? I got this stuff. And we're going to have Mr. Stafford over here on the center at the 27-yard line. Looks like a running formation over here. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle, left side a little bit past the 30-yard line. All right, here we go. So I'm going to share this thing over here.
I have a gut feeling this is going to be a shootout game.
Oh, I think so too. I think it's going to be a good one. Look at that capital letters, that bad boy. You know what I mean? Here we go. Second down and 7. Here comes Stafford. He's going to be under center again. He's got a man in the backfield over here. He's going to be play action, looking to throw. He's going to have a clean pocket. Throwing it deep. He's got a man, and that's going to be completed down to the 25-yard line. Are you kidding me?
He got Nakua.
Puka Nakua, baby. I think now we're live. No, that's all right. Either way, we're out here. Let's get back on it. It's up on Facebook now. There you go. There we go. Now we're good over here. But that was a heck of a catch right there because he threw it up there, but the defender kind of caught up to it. And here we go. Now we're getting a little behind track over here. But here we go. First down and 10. Stafford's going to be back to throw, and he's looking. He wants to throw a deep right side now, and that's going to be incomplete in the end zone over there. This is going to be a game of big plays. They're going to have some big plays over here. You know what I mean? Facebook is working over there. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
I shared it on the Matt Ramage Show on my main Facebook page, but it's showing over here that's still not working on my main Facebook page. But either way, everyone's here. The crew's all here. You know what I mean? Hopefully some more join in over here. Yeah. But here we go. Second down and 10. We got to keep her moving over here. You know what I mean?
It wouldn't be a live watch party without some kind of
some kind of snafu. Here we go, Stafford. He was looking left, now he's looking right, and that's going to be no. That's Devontae Adams. How is that? He got pushed out of. They're saying it was overthrown, so no pass interference. The ref said it was overthrown, so but Devontae was absolutely getting manhandled over there. FYI, you are about a play and a half behind me, so I paused to sync up with you. Yeah, sometimes these streams are a little behind over there. Glad you're up and running. Me too. I was a little worried. I was like, is it going to work? I feel like sometimes when you screw with it, you kind of glitch it up a little bit. But anyway, we are here. Third down and 10. Stafford's in shotgun. Going to be man to his right. Back to throw. He's looking left side. That's going to be incomplete. Not a great throw. Looking for a Puka Nakua. No, this was on me. This is not on Vinny. Should have known it.
I told you I was going to get yelled at.
Blame you. That's just how it goes. You are the producer. The production, the production was late. So I guess we got to blame Vinny. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of. But it probably was my fault. But here we go. Look, they got a beefed up kicker over here. You know what I mean? 44-yard attempt. And that's going to be good. Yeah, their kicker, dude. He's beefed up from the feet up. You know what I mean? Not that I should talk. But
they got Nicolet and Lafita.
So there we go. 7-3 ball game over here. Anytime I work on the house, I get hurt. Anytime you have a big stream, something technical gets you. It's like that second game really gets you. You know what I mean? But there we go. The field goal is good over there. Shout out to Kevin over here. Shout out to John as well. Field goal is good. Frosty the Snowman is back. You know what I mean? That should be the song. Frosty the Snowman is back. He's got a sack full of snacks.
And a Big Mac.
No, he wouldn't eat that. You know what I mean? The thicker kicker. Oh, Frosty is kind of thick. You know what I mean? He might throw a few Big Macs down every now and again. You know what I mean? I wonder what this button does. You know what I mean? Just start hitting stuff right there. See what happens. Rick number 1 is smart. Dog ate my dinner. Always wanted to push last second arrivals. So we go. Frosty the Snowman in the building. You know, and this is your time to shine too. It's cold. No chance of meltage. And that's how Frosties must live. You know what I mean? They go outside, like the weather report is just chance of melting. 0 today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vin, you got something?
No.
Well, you were going to say something.
I was like looking. It. I thought I was going to.
No, I thought you were.
That's all right. Forget it. Just kidding. It's the moment's over.
Fashionably entry. You know what I mean? You can't be on time for everything all the time. You know what I mean? Frosty, too cold for him. You know what I mean? That's how cold it is. Frosty's like, damn, it's cold out here. You know what I mean? Someone get me a hat and a scarf. You know what I mean? All right, so here we go. We got we got this ball game rolling on over here. You know, 146 folks watching live for Carlos Auto Places right now. Let's see. Yeah, see, one Facebook is not going to work, my main Facebook, but people are watching the Matt Ramage show, so we got that going for us. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, YouTube also. So there we go. I should actually share that. I'm gonna do something real quick one time. You know what I mean? Hey, Vinny, say something smart.
Sausages.
That ain't it. That ain't
it. It wouldn't have mattered. No matter what I would have said, you were going to say, no, that's not smart. I've been around.
So they're showing them hanging the 12 flag. That 12 flag thing is stupid.
It is. All right, you know what we're going to do here? I'm going to say this because this is smart. We're having a sociable. So
here comes the kickoff over here. Touchback. Hang on, we'll do a sociable. Hang on.
There we go. We'll have a sociable.
I'm going to leave you.
See, no, that was pretty smart. Have a sociable. See?
All right. Now we can do
it. All right. There we go. To everybody.
Here we go. Sociable for the most of y'all. You know what I mean? First down and 10. Here comes Sam Darnold. Seattle Seahawks over here. Imagine if the Vikings had a quarterback like Sam Darnold this year. They could have done something.
They would have been awesome.
You know what I mean? First down and 10. Here we go. Sammy's going to be under center over here. He's at the 35-yard line. He's got a man in motion. They're going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to run this thing left side around the corner. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get about 3. He's got 4, maybe 5 yards on that bad boy. You know what I mean? Cheers, Mr. Robert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jock over here cheersing us. You know what I mean? Enjoying Little Caesars pizza for dinner, the official pizza of the NFL. I enjoy some Little Caesars from time to time. I haven't had Little Caesars in a while. Is it the official pizza of the NFL?
Is it? I wasn't sure if it is.
I saw you on Facebook for the first time. Yeah, I think we had some weird things. It wasn't showing on my end, but we got to figure it out. We got to figure it. I'm glad you're here. Second down and 5. Here comes Sammy. He's going to be under center over here. Looks like a running formation to me if I ever saw one. And that's going to be play action. Of course I was wrong. And they're going to toss this thing left side, and that's going to be a first down. Out of bounds for the Seattle Seahawks. The 12 flag is just bragging rights. How many home runs does it rain in Seattle daily? I think.
For how many hours?
How many hours?
Yeah.
Just type the whole word, Vinny. Or Philly boy. Don't make me guess. Now I look stupid. Are you happy? No, but yeah, the whole thing is it bragging rights. Yeah, the 12 thing was cool, like when it was cool, but like now it's like, yeah, every fan base says that. But here we go. 6:48 to go in the first quarter. They got a man in motion. Sammy's gonna hand this thing off, running up the middle. He's got some room. Oh, he's not gonna get to the first down though. I thought he was, but he's gonna be about 8 yards, 2 yards shy of the first down. Walker is walking for many yards. You know what I mean? I didn't even have time to get a prize pick for this one. I should check my prize picks for the first game. Do you think I won? I'm running low on my bankroll over there on prize picks. I'm on a horrible losing streak.
I don't have as many hours per day, but in Seattle, on average, it's 822 hours per year. It rains in Seattle.
I think I might have won. No, I lost. Oh, I won $12. Oh, here we go. We're going to run up the middle for a first down. Dude, I did. I won $12. I thought I won the whole thing. I won $12. You got that going. Actually, I won that on the college football game. I didn't even see it. But there we go. So Walker is a walk, and sometimes he runs, you know what I mean? He's got the moves, baby. That was a good juke. You get that L1 button, baby. You know what I mean? First down and 10, Kenneth Walker the third. There's 3 of those bad boys. 7 rushes in this game already. I think he's going to get a whole lot more. First down and 10. There's going to be a little pistol action over here. Here comes Sammy Darnold. He's back to throw out a play action. Going to hit the screen pass to his running back, maybe. And I don't know the numbers, but first down. And that's going to be a nice little gain right there. Nice little screen play.
Boy, a football team would be crazy to get rid of a quarterback like that.
Yeah, just imagine having Sam Darnold as your quarterback. Yeah. I'm doing first supper. Be right back. I could go for a first supper right now. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit hungry. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really eat anything right before the first stream in the first game. I had a peanut butter sandwich because I was in a hurry. So about 2 hours of rain a day on average. Is that what happens in Seattle? Imagine that. I don't like rain.
It's so 9.4% of the total hours in a year it rains. It says.
That sucks. Here we go. Sammy's in under center. He's going to hand this thing off. Loss of a yard on that thing. You get nothing. In fact, we're going to take a yard from you. You know what I mean? See a mayor eating straight up salami. There you go.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say to that. You know what I mean? Second down and 10. When they go to commercial, I'm going to check out Facebook and see if we can fix that. Let's see what's going on over there. Actually, it shows that it might be live. No, it says we're having trouble playing this video. So people on my Facebook can't watch. Here we go. Sammy Darnold's going to toss this thing left side. He stays in bounds for about 7 on that thing. No, yeah. It was second and 10. That was be third down and short. I don't know. I don't know if it's playing or not. But anyways, here we go. Keep her moving over here. You know what I mean?
I'm checking on this.
Checking one thing right here. But here we go. Third down and 2. Here comes Sammy Darnold. Going to be in a little pistol action. Play clock's out of 2, 1. He's going to be play action. He's rolling left. He's looking downfield. That's going to be a one-handed grab if they call it a catch.
One.
Did he stay in bounds?
He's in. Both feet are in.
Oh, my goodness. What a freaky catch. That was awesome. What a freaky catch right there. That was a crazy catch. And they're going to have a run up the middle, or right side, rather. And that's going to be a loss. Rams defense is all over that. That might have been a little stick-em on that. Crazy. But those gloves today are basically stick-em. Look at that. Defense trying to get in there. But, yeah, that was a good catch. Really enjoyed seeing snow in the last game. That was awesome. I like some snow games. People say it's not good, and they're like, you know, you don't get the best product and all that stuff. I think that's silly. You know what I mean? I love snow games. I'm not saying people who say they're silly, because I get it. You want true football. I just like it. I like that, you know what I mean? A little frosty snow, a little bit. Here we go. We're going to have Sammy. He's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off up down middle, and that's going to get to about the 5. Nothing after that. Going to be about a 3-yard gain. We have a flag on the play. Hey, the Pats are back in Super Bowl. Yay! Very sarcastically.
Yeah.
The mayor says I'm eating a grilled burger, brat, and hot dog. Oh, look at we got Clay Martin first championship game as a referee. We got a rook. They were all over that, man. 9-9. Need some kraut. What's going on? Oh my God! I shouldn't.
Oh, yum! Yes.
But here we go. 6 of 7, 104 yards for Sammy Darnold. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's got a man running around crazy in the backfield over here. And he's looking at him. Now he's going to toss it right side. He's got a little screen going on over here. And that's going to be inside the 10-yard line for the Seahawks. And the Seahawks offense got something brewing over here. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? Brats are pretty good at pizza sauce. Why are we talking about food all the time? We got the NFC Championship game going on. They're talking about sauerkraut. Here we go. 3rd down and goal. They're going to be at the 9, just short of the 9-yard line over here. Sammy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Ooh, Rams look like they're bringing the heat. They're not. Here we go. He's going to toss this thing in the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for a flag. They always are. What happened? Whether it should be or not, you know what I mean? The Rams are 7-0 when Clay Martin refs these games. I don't think that's going to happen today. Just from that first little bit of game we got going on. The Seahawks are going to kick a field goal right here, but the Rams need to turn it in gear if they're going to win this game because the Seahawks offense is kind of getting after a little bit. Are you this Wisconsin? No, I'm not that Wisconsin. That's disgusting. It's stupid. It shouldn't even exist. They waste more of it a year than people eat. Just throwing everyone's plate. Here comes the kick. It's going to be good. 27-yard field goal right here. And there we go. Seattle wins this by 8 points. It's kind of looking that way. You know what I mean? 6 or 7. Who knows? You know what I mean? All right, we're going to step away to commercial over here. We'll be right back, and I'm going to try to figure out this Facebook situation. Peace! Or not peace. We'll see you.
This one, Grandpa.
What are you drawing?
I draw me walking a dog if I had a dog.
Where's my donut?
I have no idea.
I like your drawings.
Thank you.
Ramage presents How Wisconsin Are You?
Hey, Lion fans, this is another Nicolet. If you want to see the actual size one, we got 4 in the Hall of Fame.
Ramage presented How Wisconsin Are You?
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
All right, here we go. We are back. 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. We have ourselves a 7-point ball game, 10-3 over here. We're going to have a return here about the 10-yard line. They're going to be running this thing left side. You can get past the 30, about the 35-yard line. Let's get to some of the chat over here. My all-time favorite snow game was Packers versus Seahawks in 2007. I believe it was because Brett Favre barely could see 5 yards in front of him. I remember that. Remember the pictures that came out of that, too. Remember that awesome one?
Yeah.
Your Rams are 7-0 when Clay Martin refs the games. I think I'm behind on the chat over here. Here we go, first down and 10. I'm just here in case this is the episode where Vinny goes crazy. Why is Vinny going to go crazy? Here we go. Stafford's going to be under center. They're at the 35-yard line, first and 10. They're going to hand this thing off left side to Mr. Williams. That's going to be a couple yards on that. Vinny producing too many commercials, not enough kick returns. Philly boy, you spend more time changing your profile picture than Vinny does getting ready for the shows, and he spends hours.
And why is he looking like a serial killer in this picture on that one?
Here we go, second down and 6. Stafford 2 for 6, 47 yards over here. Williams in the backfield. They're going to be under center over here. Rams offense got to kick it in gear. He's going to be handing this thing off out the middle. Good decision. That's going to be a first down. Big time run to midfield. Right down to about the 50-yard line over here. There are parts of Wisconsin that literally have kraut fest, brats, and kraut. I'm a fan. Yeah, I know that it's a big thing. I just think it's disgusting. I know it's a big thing in Wisconsin. They put sauerkraut in everything. You order anything. Like you want
sauerkraut is awesome, dude.
They just put it on the plate. I just throw it against the wall. You know what I mean?
I put it when I make meatballs. I put it in the meatballs.
Yeah, either way, that's stupid. But you know what I mean? I'm hungry.
You'd never know it. If I wouldn't have said it and I gave you meatballs I made, you never would have known they were in there.
Yeah, well, then I would have killed you when I found out. Because I don't like that. People have mysterious stuff in food. Like, hey, you know what's in there? Yeah, you know you're about to get stabbed?
You just ate snails.
My mom used to do that all the time. Try to be slick. I didn't know mayonnaise was an egg cell until I got married. What the hell are you putting in there? Dude, I think it's the worst thing in the world. I think it's the most wasted food in the world, too. They put it on everyone's plate, and they just ignore it. Push that to the side, you know what I mean? Wisconsin produces more sauerkraut than Germany. You know what I mean? All right.
Well, a lot of Germans here, though, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's still trash food, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's keep it moving. Vinny puts raisins in his meatballs, too. Dude, raisins.
No raisins. No raisins in the meatballs. No.
No mystery meats for Ramage. Absolutely not, dude. Like, no, I don't even like to eat stuff that has stuff on the inside. Like, even like cheesy breadsticks. Only ones at Quick Trip I kind of like. But I like everything on top. Don't put stuff in like jelly donuts. You kidding me? Now I have to figure out which ones have stuff on the inside. I don't need that in my life. You know what I mean? That's just not my life.
So you'd look at a caramello and go, bleh, right?
Yeah. First of all, who's eating caramellos?
Old people. Yeah.
In 2026. Come on.
That was right.
It's really low on the candy bar list. You know what I mean? Next to whatchamacallit. Mayonnaise is the absolute condiment of the devil. I only like it in egg salad because I like egg salad. You gotta have the right amount though, not too much. You gotta know what you're doing in there. You know what I mean? Here we go. Start of the second quarter. We have ourselves a 10-3 ball game. You know what I mean? I want no surprises. I want to know what's coming. You know what I mean? I want to know. Put everything on top. Put the cheese on top.
What if somebody just like joined the chat right now?
No,
like
most people are just leaving. But
So he's like, let's see what the Matt Ramage show is all about.
Yeah,
Matt
I
wants
don't-
no
I don't like
surprises
food
in
inside
his
other
mouth.
But here we go. We got we got Stafford. What's his name? Here he comes. The Rams. They're going to hand this thing off right side quick for the little jet sweep action. About 4 yards on that. Nicolet lost a helmet. He's got beautiful hair, and he's still yelling at him. I like that. He got up yapping. Nice little jet sweep to Nicolet over. I'm not a big fan of jet sweeps, but it's 2nd down and 6 over here. Here we go. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. He's got Williams to his right, back to throw. And that's going to be a complete. Davante Adams inside the 30. He's going to be down just about the 22-yard line. Big time play for Davante Adams. I'm way behind some people. At the next commercial, I'm going to refresh my TV, see if I can get more on time with some of the people. But some people paused it already. I don't want to screw them up either. So maybe I'll just leave it. You know what I mean? That was a good decision. Davante Adams, dude, he's a dog, dude. Still doing this thing. Give him a good quarterback. Davante gonna do his thing. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Here comes Stafford. He's gonna be under center here. They're at the 23-yard line. They're gonna hand this thing up the middle. He's gonna try to bounce this thing right side. No room there. He's gonna get back to the line of scrimmage. He might have even lost a couple inches. A couple inches is a lot too. You know what I mean? I enjoy trying food when I travel. Yeah, Kevin, we all know. All right. He tried to get me to try something. I was like, get out of here. Get out of here. Where the pizza at? Here we go. 2nd down and 10. 13-13 to go in the 2nd quarter. Break in the huddle over here. I'm way behind people. They already know what's going to happen. Let me know. I don't want to know. Here we go. Stafford out of shotgun. Back to throw. Clean pocket. That's going to be, was that completed? No, incomplete. Would have been a 1st down. Stafford 3 for 7, 70 yards. I don't need my dinner to be a quiz show. You know what I mean? Yeah, intended for Davante Adams. Good defense right there. Hacked his arm a little bit, whatever. Here we go. 3rd down and 10. Stafford, what you got in the bank over here? That's the 23-yard line. He's in shotgun. Man to his right. Back to throw. He's dancing around. He's looking for time. He goes down. And did the ball come out?
Nothing for you.
He did not. So Philly boy lied is what I'm getting at. This comment turned out to be a lie, but that was a face mask. I think he was down before the ball came out, though. Trucking how to ruin 3 dishes at once. You know what I mean? Here comes a field goal over here, and that's going to be up. It's going to be good. So the Rams add 3 to it, so it's going to be a 10-6 ball game. 12-11 to go. And that was definitely a face mask that did not get caught. And you got to protect the eyeballs, you know what I mean? And he's like, yo, face mask, he almost took his eyeballs out, you know what I mean? Got ourselves a good kicker over here. Well, that stuff looks good right here. First Seattle sack of Stafford in 3 years. You know what I mean? We'll hang on right here. They're at commercial. We ain't got nowhere to be. You know what I mean? Matt butchering words are my favorite. It happens from time to time. You know what I mean? You do this long enough, we're going to have a good time. The thicker kicker strikes again. You know what I mean? That's body shaming. You're not allowed to do that. You know what I mean? But there we go. We have ourselves a 4-point ball game. Who do you think's going to win this game, Vinny? Who did you pick going in? Oh, we got
Seattle. I went with Seattle. Yeah.
Idiot. Oh. We got Pee Wee Herman.
My mistake.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be here, dude.
I'll be on my way then.
We'll get out of here. Go ahead. Go
Excuse
that
me.
way. Don't reverse. Go that way. Shout out to Pee Wee Herman, you know what I mean? That was a face mask. Vegas didn't think so. You know, I don't think Vegas has anything to say about it, but they definitely didn't. I don't know. They don't call those sometimes. And they had to cheat to get the sack, Rick. Rams by 4, says the mayor over here.
Ooh.
You're going to take some carry the G. You're going to take some carry the G for your live streams. I think next year maybe we've got some stuff. You know what I mean?
Kev's so worried about beer now. What did you do to him in that trip?
He's locked in on the beer. He's an alcoholic. You know what I mean?
My Lord.
Seattle by 2, says Philly boy. Love some fried chicken from Quick Trip. You're just saying random stuff now, you know what I mean? But I agree. It's good stuff right there. Shout out to Kevin. Kevin, you drinking tonight?
You know, he's been poking on your see, there he is on your screen right now. See? He's been creeping in there quite a bit. Yeah.
I'm cheering on the Rams. I want Devontae to get a ring. You know what I mean? He might just do that this year. I drink Carry the G a lot. Prove it. Prove it. Rest in peace, Mr. Pee-wee Herman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love some Quick Trip Kraut. Do they have it there? I've never had it. If they do.
Do they? I think they have some in the condiment
They gotta have it.
Yeah.
I never see it. You only see what you're looking for. You know what I mean? And I ain't looking for freaking sauerkraut. Neither of those words sound good. Neither of those words like that's what I want in my face hole. You know what I mean? You don't need that stuff.
Listen here, come on. You need to shove that in your mouth there. Put it in your mouth hole. Slide it down your...
Fried mac and cheese is awesome. That's a true statement right there. Yeah. What do you mean you're asking me to prove it? Drink beer? Yeah, I'm asking you to prove you drink Carry the G. Make a video. Go in your garage right now and shotgun and Carry the G, and then I'll believe you. Then send a video to me. We're going to have a touchback over here on the kickoff.
Or either that or take a picture, Ivan, send it to me, and I'll put it up on the screen.
It needs to be a video, or I don't believe you. I want a shotgun beer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Why doesn't Carry the G make like a ginger ale? Because I would drink that. Yeah, the only other one. I think it's pretty good. You know, it's tasty beer. First down and 10. Here come the Seahawks. Mr. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center here at the 35-yard line. Play action. Looking to throw. Dancing around in the pocket. Gets a completion down to about the 50-yard line. He's going to do it, too. He's going to do it, too. You try to get him off the hook, Vinny. We don't do that in this show. No, I want to see shotgun in action. You know what I mean? Anyone shotgun a beer during the stream, send a video. We'll play it. Why not? First down and 10, 11:35 to go in the second quarter. Sammy Darnold's going to be back here. Oh, ball is dropped, and he's going to fall on it. They didn't even touch him, but I guess the quarterback goes down. But yeah, that was a bad play. Ball goes on the dirt. He jumps on top of it, end of play. Ivan needed to wear the golf gloves while drinking the beer and the sunglasses. We got more requests coming up. Yeah, that was just I don't know. I think that's on Sam Darnold. Just couldn't get a hold of that snap out of shotgun. But now it's second down and 19, 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. 4-point ball game over here. Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 42-yard line over here. He's back to throw. He's got time. He runs out of it. He goes down for the sack, and here comes that Rams defense. Now it's going to be third down and super long, bro.
Yeah, it's like third and forever. Yeah.
Yeah, it was second and 19. I got to assume it's going to be like third and 24. I don't know. But yeah, good sack right there. Third and 52, he says.
Yeah. Are you watching like the Canadian Football League? Is that
third down and 27 over here? 11 dropbacks, 1 sack, 3 pressure for Sammy Darnold over here. They're just going to hand this thing off up the middle. Not a lot going to go on there, about 3-4 yards on the run, and they just gave up. A lot of quit, you boy. Your 2 plays begging me, keep things. I have my stream paused. I think Kevin is drinking. Your 2 plays begging me. Keep thinking I have my stream paused. We got to troll Kevin a little bit. The next commercial, I'm going to try to see if I can refresh a little bit. Fumble, not a fumble, according to Matt. Here comes the punt situation over here. Yeah, Sam Darnold's retired. I think he was just saying that style. Just bulldoze, man. We're going to have ourselves a return. Oh, no, he drops the ball at the 10-yard line, jumps back on top of it, though. That could have been ugly. Shout out to Kevin, my friend, my guy. You know what I mean? Third and Sheboygan is absolutely right. That's what was going on there. All right, we're going to step away here. I'm going to refresh my stream and see if we can do any better. But people who pause, they might get ticked off if it is any better. I doubt it's going to be, but we'll be right back after these messages. You know what I mean?
Welcome. How many in your party today?
It's just me today. How long will the wait be?
Oh, it's going to be a while. Could be up to an hour.
How about now?
Holy shnikes, yeah. Come right this way. Have a seat right here next to the fireplace.
Ooh, looks fancy. So what's good tonight?
Well, we have a lot of great things that are good tonight. How about spaghetti and meatballs? And or we have macaroni and cheese. Or you can get some chicken.
All right, I think I will have your finest chicken with a side of macaroni and cheese and the finest chocolate milk in all of Wisconsin.
Coming right up. I'll get it for you right away. And here's your dinner, sir. Is it to your satisfaction, sir?
This looks fantastic.
And for your drink, sir, I have Nature's Touch chocolate milk, the finest in the land.
What's the vintage on that, good sir?
Why, it doesn't expire for 2 weeks yet.
Ooh, that's fresh. You don't get chocolate milk like this outside of Wisconsin, you know what I mean? If you're eating Quick Trip, you're not eating gas station food. This is gourmet. Check out this food right here. So you can go to Quick Trip, get the take-home meal, bring it home, put it on some fancy plates, and no one's gonna know that you got it from Quick Trip. Go down to Quick Trip, get you some. Well, it'll be our little secret, you know what I mean? If you'll excuse me, I got some food to eat, you know what I mean?
We'll see you next time.
Here we go. We are back. It's first down and 10. Here comes the Rams. They're going to be on this end over here. Hand this thing off left side. And that's going to be a little scamperoonie here to about the 20-yard line. So I refreshed. So I don't know if I'm ahead or behind or where I was before, but we're going to find out. Coming right up, we could all learn from Ivan's enthusiasm and passion. You know what I mean? Saying I look like a serial killer, yet that's fresh host look seems normal to you, Vinny. Dude, that's good stuff right there. That's good stuff right there. Here we go, second down and 3. Stafford 3 for 8, 70 yards over here. He's going to be under center. The Rams, they got to get something going right here. They're going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to bounce this thing right side. That's going to be our first down.
Dude, you're right with me now. And I'm on antenna.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dude, that's, wow. That's impressive. That's the best you've ever been with
You're
your
close
stream
one
on this.
play behind instead of 2. I apologize for anyone who paused their TV. Might have to redo that, bad boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's figure it out together. You know what I mean? First down and 10. Here we go. 8:10 to go in the second quarter. They're still in the huddle. This guy's just whistling. He's just whistling daisies. You know what I mean? What are they? What's
look at
group next to them?
Look at our.
Here we go. They're going to be under center.
Peyton reflects on fourth down gamble.
And they're going to be run to near the 30-yard line.
Yeah, the first headline on our little scribe thing on the bottom down there.
Yeah, on the old
Peyton regrets his fourth down decision. Going for it on fourth down.
Yeah, earlier in that game, that was crucial, especially with the snow, because after that, nothing happened offensively. But here we go. Second down and 5 over here. 7:26 to go in the second quarter. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're just shy of the 30-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to toss this thing. My TV glitched, and that's going to be a first down.
First down. Yeah, because if they would have taken the 3 points, it could have gone into overtime. You know?
Yeah, and it'll change the game a little bit, but I don't think too much because once that snow hit, it was what it was. But yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm getting very close. That's what my wife always says. First down and 10 over here. 6:53 to go in the second quarter. Darnold. It's going to be Stafford's going to be under center. Play action, looking to throw, and he throws it, and that's going to be completed.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Big time play over here. First down, Japoka Nakua. Next level coaching, knowing the weather will change and strategizing accordingly. You know what I mean?
Good job on that word. Good
Yeah,
job.
it was a hard one because my brain was like, that's not the word.
That was awesome.
Aiden also regrets doing the skull clap before the Minneapolis Miracle. Yeah, that was the most luckiest play in NFL history. I don't know if he did that, but he should have. Here we go. First down and 10. Stafford's going to be under center here. They're at the 44-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off to Williams right side. Nothing there, dude. You get nothing. Check your text messages, gentlemen. Dude, I don't have time to be checking text messages. All right, we got this video over here. So, Vinny.
I got it.
There we go. We'll use that at one of the commercials. We'll get it. We'll do something. No big words in chat, please. Let's slow it down a little bit. I've been drinking since 2. Here we go. Stafford's going to be under center over here. My TV is kind of glitching out over here. We're going to have a run up the middle. He's trying to run this thing left side. Thinks he's having enough for a first down. He does inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. He says 25. I say 26.
One thing I noticed about these two teams, they've got some pretty fast players on these teams, It's like these
NFL,
teams were built for
usually have
speed.
fast people, you know what I mean?
Well, but these two teams were built for speed more than anything.
Well, I think the Rams, that's kind of how they like to build. They, obviously play in a dome. They like those fast fellas, you know what I mean? So here we go. Total yards, 158 for the Seahawks, 149 for the Rams. Rushing yards, 36 for the Seahawks, 61 for the Rams. Passing yards, who cares? We're going to hand this thing off up the middle, left side, and that's going to be a short game. My TV keeps glitching, so I may be losing track over here. Can't coach speed. That's like one of the most said things ever. Turf makes him look fast, Vinny. I'm not sure that's it. There you go. You guys can read that if you want. You know what I mean? Here we go. Second down and 8. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's back to throw. He's looking left. That's going to be completed. He's going to get just shy of the first down. That's Puka Nakua over here. It's going to be third down and shorty.
And I have that little treat from Ivan queued up whenever you're ready for it then.
Cannot deny science. You know what I mean? You can. 6'11", 104 yards for Stafford over here. 3:42 to go in the second quarter. That's America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We should tell everyone to email, and then people can just email. Set up an email, and people can just send us them drinking beers, and we put it on stream. That'd be awesome. We're having a run over here by the Rams' right side, down to about the 11-yard line.
Actually, you know what I would want from everybody. You know what I would want from everybody? I want videos of people with their cell phones going, "What's up?" Like that old. That. I knew you were gonna say that. No, but I could make a really good commercial for the Super Bowl if everybody did the "What's up."
Yeah, that '90s vibe going on over there.
Yeah, well, why not? We can make something fun.
Here we go. First down and 10 over here. Stafford's gonna be under center. He's got, I think, Williams in the backfield. The play clock's down to 3-2. Here we go. Oh, and they shut this thing down.
Timeout.
Timeout. All starter or timeout. I knew it was one or the other. You know what I mean?
Oh.
All right, so let's do a sociable over here. Good folks. Can we cover
How
that
about
picture?
no?
Can we cover that picture? Jesus.
All right, here we go. Sociable.
Here we go.
All right, hey, and speaking of sociable, here, let's do this. Since We've got time now. Here we go. Ready?
Let's see what Ivan's got.
Let's see
I
what
said
he's doing
shotgun,
here.
not a chug. You know what a shotgun is, Ivan? Do you know what a shotgun is? Shot to carry the G, though. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, he took a breath.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Look at that.
Respect.
That was
all right.
That respect.
Never mind
that
what
was,
I said about the shotgun. No, never mind.
You know what? No,
you know
what?
That thing down.
Here.
He put that down in the throat hole. You know what I mean?
That was impressive.
Yeah, anyone can beat that. Let me know. Here we go. 2:41 to go in the second quarter. They're going to hand this thing off to Williams, right side. He's going to be inside the 10 for about 1 yard on that.
The mayor just got my vote.
That was good. Anyone can beat that, let me know.
I
surely cannot. My throat don't do that. You know what I mean? Of all of Vinny's terrible ideas, the "What's Up" video is one of them.
Oh, come on.
It's not like Vinny just says stuff. You know what I mean? It's all right.
You know, I was told I'm ahead of my time, but only 2 minutes.
No, first of all, you're not. You're way behind your time because you're old as hell. But here we go. 2nd down and 8. I think my TV froze. I bet something happened. No.
Yeah. Now who's behind?
All right. Now my TV froze. 2nd and 8, dude. I got a new TV. It's 2-minute warning over here.
Well, it doesn't mean.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Goose in the building? What's up, Goose? Let him loose. You know what I mean? The "What's Up" ad campaign was lame and cringe. They didn't like it back then. Shout out to Goose reposting the stream. Everyone should be doing that. You know what I mean? Goose always reposting. We're at the 2-minute warning. We're going to walk away here just for a second. I think I'm going to grab me I think I might have a beer. I had to use the bathroom no matter what. I'm a little buzzed up. I ain't going to lie to you. We'll be right back.
How dumb do you have to be? I mean, it's so funny because I don't think that the management structures of the Bears, the Lions, or the Vikings are really set up in a way for them to have multiple success. I think it's really an up and down kind of thing. I mean, the Vikings getting rid of Sam Darnold, and now he could win the Super Bowl. Like, how dumb do you have to be? Like, that's got to be one of the dumbest things well, it's the Vikings, so it's probably not the dumbest thing the Vikings have ever done, but it's up there.
What is up, everyone? This has been a wild, wild winter, and I'm trying to help out Warm Kids Wisconsin, and you want to help out too. Let's help keep some kids warm this winter. We're just getting some snow right now, you know what I mean? Go to themattramage.com. Go to the top right of the website. You're going to find a little menu option. Look for Warm Kids, and then you can go right there. You can donate on PayPal. You can donate on Venmo. You can find the Amazon wish list link over there, and you can really help out keep some kids warm this winter. I appreciate you. Go Pack Go.
All righty, we are back in action over here. 10-6 ball game happening over here, and we're having a good time. Talk to me, Goose. You know what I mean? Robert wants some attention from the Goose Moose. You know what I mean? We're at the 2-minute warning over here. We're having a good time. What's up, Keith? He says Vinny should be in the car once. All right, but he's right here.
Oh, you mean in the drive-by? You want me to be in one of those drive-by?
No, you should be in the drive-by, and then like a semi comes and just plows over it, and just like,
my God,
you got Bigfoot. Like,
I'm not in this one. No.
Who we got here? Who we got? Who is this?
Put the cookie down!
You get out of my business, Arnold, and you get out of here.
Put the cookie down!
Don't worry about my cookie consumption. Get out. Get out.
Put the cookie down!
No, I won't. Get the hell out of here. Here you go. We got Stafford over here. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at just over the 10-yard line over here. What do they got? What do the Rams got back to throw? Here comes Stafford. He's throwing it left side. He's got the man, and that's going to be a touchdown! Mr. Williams for a touchdown for the Rams, and there we go, Kyron Williams. I don't know why I'm celebrating. Might as well have a good time, you know what I mean, while we're here.
That was like the Rusty celebration.
There we go. We're having a good time over here. Well, he was wide open. No one even thought about that.
That was a good play, actually. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not morbid at all. Squashed by the Bob Talon semi. You know what I mean? Be like a quick trip song. But here we go. 1:55 to go, and we have the extra point coming up by the big fella over here, and he eats this thing through, and that's going to be a 13-10 ball game. The Rams up on the Seahawks, and there we go. Touchdown with the kick is absolutely yes. You know what I mean?
Foosball.
This
is
all right.
Turning out to be a pretty good game. Yeah.
Matt, I'm 10 seconds ahead of you on Facebook. There you go. Yeah, I think it's probably the same everywhere, like where I stream, because it all goes to the same spot. But yeah, sometimes I'm ahead, sometimes I'm behind. We're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're getting close to the 2-minute warning over here. I think so. No, we're past 2-minute warning. We're at 1:55. That's what we're at. I forgot what I'm doing sometimes. You know what I mean? But there we go. We have ourselves a close ball game, 13-10, NFC champ. One of these teams are going to the Super Bowl. Will it be the Seahawks? Will it be the Rams? I'm thinking the Rams right now. I think I took the Seahawks coming into this thing. Kind of. I think if I had to choose, probably the Rams because Devontae. But I ain't got no hate for Stafford. You know what I mean? I ain't got no hate for anyone over there. A divisional foe can make a good defense look normal. What's this guy doing? Is that a poem?
And real quick, for anybody who didn't join us in the first game, we do have a channel, or Matt does have a channel now on Fire TV and Roku. Roku is not active yet, but Fire TV is up and running. So if you go into Fire TV to search for an app, you can type in the Matt Ramage Show, Matt Ramage, whatever you want in the search, and you'll see the icon for the Matt Ramage Show. You can download it and you'll be able to see like past shows. He's got some classics on there. Anytime we do the live shows, like the Thursday shows where we talk and do the pick'ems, you'll see those on there. And eventually we're going to have these live shows on there also. So
there you go.
There. And the Roku will be up and running by midweek.
Yeah, Fire TV, we're already up on that bad boy. And Roku coming soon. And you can watch all the podcasts. We're going to have a lot of podcasts this off season, different folks, you know what I mean? And then also all the live streams, we're doing all that stuff. You're behind. The Rams just scored. It's 13-10 now. We got 13-10 up on the screen. Greg Jock actually says, I don't even care who wins. I'm just glad it's not the freaking Broncos. You don't like the Broncos, huh, Jock? Robert East, Seattle wins. New England probably doesn't stand a chance. LA wins. Super Bowl will be interesting. I think it's going to be a good Super Bowl either way. Coming back over here from commercial. Showing that replay. He was wide open. Jay is sad after game 1. No game 2 for him. Joining Ivan for second summer. I wouldn't be watching this game either if my team lost in the first game. We're going to have a kickoff over here. And that's going to be a touchback. The sound like Fred Newman, who did the voice of Scrum Mama, didn't allow a reading Rainbow book. I'm not sure I understand that reference. You know what I mean? But if McVay makes it to the bowl, he's 33% for playing in a Super Bowl and as a head coach. Wild stat. Makes it to the bowl, he's 33% for playing in a Super Bowl. But if he makes it to the bowl, isn't that already a Super Bowl?
So 33% of his head coaching careers in a Super Bowl? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not sure I follow that. But here we go. First down and 10, 1:55 to go in the second quarter. Here come the Seahawks. Sammy Darnold is going to hand this thing off. They're trying to run this thing right side, trying to find some room. He's going to get a couple yards or he gets knocked out of bounds. Okay, he's saying if McVay makes it to the bowl, he's 33% of playing in a Super Bowl as a head coach. That's when, if he makes it, then he'll be 33%. There you go. I get it now. Took me a minute.
Okay.
Whoever wins this game will hold up the Lombardi Trophy. I think so too.
I think so also. Yeah.
Second down and 9. Here we go. Mr. Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Kind of a weird formation. He's got a man to his right, kind of down there a little bit. And he's going to be back to throw. He's got a little bit of time. Incomplete. Kind of dropped off the body or hands or whatever. It was Mr. Cup over here. Dark Arts, too much potion in his comments. What are you talking about? No, I get it now. What he was saying. What is the app called on Roku? It's not quite there yet, but it'll be called the Matt Ramage Show. Should be there later this week, but it's on Fire Stick right now. But it will be there soon. You can watch all the podcasts. Here we go. Third down and 9.
It just takes a little bit longer for Roku to get set up. What we do is we submit it and then we wait for them to get it in the system. So
yeah, it's on them. We have a quick pass over here, incomplete, dropped again.
Yeah, but what you do is you go in to search for the apps, and all you have to do is just type in the Matt Ramage Show or Matt Ramage.
If you type in my name, it'll probably pop up.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you have to do, and then you'll see like the picture of like the Matt Ramage Show, the normal icon that we normally use. Here, in fact, I could show you what it would look like here.
Here comes the punt. And let's see if we have ourselves a return 136 to 135, and that's going to be fair caught and flag on the play. I'm feeling all right. You know what I mean, Ray? We having a good time over here.
Yeah. You'll probably see this icon right here. The Matt Ramage Show right here. That's probably what you'll see in the store. And that's what you would click on right there for it. So
there you go. Holding on the offense over here. Mama Don't Allow Fred Newman did voices for the book. He's a voice actor. Your trumpet sound. Oh, okay. I get you. I get what you're saying now. There we go. We're learning stuff today. You know what I mean? 1:33 to go in this second quarter. We have a 3-point ball game. Rams up 3. We'll be right back after these messages. You know what I mean? We'll be right back.
This is the last bag of chips.
I'd fight my own grandmother for just one.
Hey, it's chips and soda.
I'll go tell coffee and donuts.
Mm-mm.
All right, here we are back in the thing, you know what I mean? Here we go. Mr. Iverson, with the exception that the Broncos actually won a championship, unlike the 0-time world champion Minnesota Vikings, terrible, terrible franchise. He just finds different ways to come around to the fact that the Minnesota Vikings are a terrible franchise, and they are. They are. 86 minor 49er.
I would say with Ivan, that's the beer talking, but no, he says
that's
that
just
all
how
the
he
time.
goes. You know what I mean? That's just how he does it. 1:33 to go in the second quarter. We are in here in Seattle. Looks like a nice city. The only kind of overview shot over there. Here comes Stafford. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got Williams to his left over here. They're just shy of the 30-yard line. First down and 10. They have they have 2 timeouts actually, and they're going to run this thing up the middle. He's going to get a few on that, probably about halfway there, about 5. If I had to guess. Oh, I got the hiccups. Here we go. Second down and 5. Stafford 7 to 12, 113 yards. Williams 7 rushes, 31 yards. Stafford back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. No penalty. That was intended for Puka Nacua, but good defense right there. Seahawks are all over that thing. They got a good secondary over there. You know what I mean? Go Rams. You know what I mean? We're going to find out. But right there. Let's see what Jock could say. Most of the city was transferred before they won their first, and then all of a sudden everyone was a diehard, and they are full of crap. They always chirp when they are doing well. I don't know what you're talking about. Talking about Seahawks fans? I'm not sure who you're talking about. The Vikings, they didn't get one. You know what I mean? Well, here we go. 3rd down and 5. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. He's back to throw. He's going to have pressure. He's going to yeet this thing left side, and that's going to be incomplete to Puka Nacua. Secondary got his hands up over there. I wasn't sure they're going to throw a flag on that, but they didn't. Oh, Denver fans. All right.
Yeah, because I remember when Denver, like in the mid-'90s, I remember seeing a lot of jerseys around here. Like in the Janesville area, people wearing Denver jerseys, and I always thought that was kind of crazy.
I had never seen that. Those bastards don't come around me.
Yeah, those bastards.
All right, we're at like a mini commercial over here.
Inconceivable!
But here we go. At halftime, we're going to be playing a clip from my podcast with Corey Benke. We'll step away here for a few minutes. So enjoy that. So you're not just listening, watching gibberish. We're going to have a good... I asked Corey Benke about living across the street from Lambeau Field. I think that's the clip I sent you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So here we go. Stafford back to throw out of shotgun. He's got time. He's going to get rid of it. That's going to be incomplete. This secondary for the freaking Seahawks, they do not let people get open. Every pass is contested. And he talked some trash to Stafford as he was coming off the field.
He saw that. Yeah, he was chirping.
He was yapping a little bit.
Yeah.
It makes me think the Rams are going to win this game, honestly.
Whatever a Seahawk, whatever noise they make, that's what he was doing.
Spaceballs is a good movie. Spaceballs. So I haven't watched that in years.
Are you gonna watch the new Spaceballs 2 when it comes out?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. We're gonna have a punt over here. I don't really watch too many rewatches. They're never that good. And we're gonna have a fair catch from the 26-yard line is where the Seahawks are gonna start this thing.
See, because I'll be honest, I'm a huge Mel Brooks fan, but I think these new movies that they've been making and stuff like that, they're destroying Mel Brooks, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not really. I mean, I might watch at some point if I get bored enough, but all right, let's see what Robert East is talking about. Elway Davis and Romanowski jerseys everywhere late 90s make me sick. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, the spitter, Romanowski, yeah.
Rams equals Cleveland, L.A., St. Louis, L.A., hard to build a loyal fan base. Oh, yeah. They don't have a loyal fan base. In LA, you can't. You can't have a really solid fan base where it's warm all the time. You know what I mean? And I feel like fan bases are built. It's about culture. It's about longevity. People in St. Louis love the Rams, and they were like, they're born Rams fans, and they kind of. But when you go to LA and you kind of move around, it's hard to do that. That's the beautiful thing about being a Packer fan. That doesn't happen.
You know who else has a horrible fan base?
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
I wanted to do this straight face. Last time we did that, I was out. Next time I'm not gonna make any motion. It feel weird.
It's all right. I was having fun.
I'm just kidding. Seahawk makes a sound when you wrap bread around Alka-Seltzer.
Oh God.
Spaceballs 2 sounds like a bad porno. Or a good one, you know what I mean? Green Bay has the best culture, and then they do. I just think I think that's true. I think having a strong like the Bears, like we trash the Bears, but they have a strong fan base because they're old and they got history and they got all that stuff. Like the Rams will never have that. And not trashing the Rams or whatever because they're a good football team. Obviously, they're right here, but just the fan base thing can be like that. It's community, Matt. That's what builds it. It absolutely is. Absolutely is. Great song. Absolutely. Let's do it again. I was just trying to troll Vinny. Let's do it again. Come on, fire it up. Crank it up.
You ready?
Hey!
The Bears still suck.
I just wanted to see you dance with no music for a second first.
Still suck. The Bears still suck.
You know what I mean? Bears fans love it. They love it.
They're not listening right now anyway. So, yeah.
Which quarterback should have won more Super Bowls with their rosters and coaches in Green Bay, Favre or Rodgers? Obviously, they both had one. I think Rodgers was in position to get more. Had a lot of special teams flounders, defensive flounders. Like they were in position more times. I feel like the Favre Packers, like they should have won more too. But I feel like the Rodgers Packers had more situations, like more devastating losses. Just to me. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're going to have Sammy Darnold over here, former Minnesota Viking. They're not in the playoffs, but here we go. He's me back to throw. Tosses this thing right side. That's going to be completed. Is it a first down? Very close over there to the first down.
Yeah, the Packers should have had more in the 90s, but we ran into a team called the Dallas Cowboys who were also peaking at the same time.
Oh, yeah, they definitely should have won more, but I feel like the Rodgers Packers were in, they had more flounders because special teams and defense. I don't think it's because of either quarterback. But here we go. We're going to be back to throw. Sammy Darnold, and that's going to be incomplete. That 2011 team was lethal. Should have been a back-to-back. Yeah, 2011 you could say. 2014, 2020. Like there's a lot of them where the Packers should have been in the Super Bowl. But that's what it is. You win or you lose. Sam Darnold in this game, 9 of 14, 140 yards. Second down and 10, 44 seconds to go in the second quarter over here.
Just look at it this way. We had 2 back-to-back Hall of Fame quarterbacks that should have been in more Super Bowls, just hands down. Yeah.
Again, higher. We talked about this earlier, but yeah, I kind of like it. I had to research a little bit, but here we go. Sam Darnold, though. He's dancing around the pocket. He's throwing left side. He's throwing it deep. And that's going to be complete. He takes a shot. Actually gave a shot. That was a big-time play by the Seahawks. But, he was part of he was defensive coordinator for the Eagles when they went to the Super Bowl. 2 years to top 10 defense. People can say, well, that defense was stacked or whatever, but we're going to see, like, what he can do. I'm with it. I respect real Bear fan. I hate Minnesota fan with no championship and crap talk with nothing to back. Yeah, Viking fans really don't bother me. It's like getting a toddler yelling at you. Like, all right, have a good time, kid. You know what I mean? I don't really care about Viking fans. But that was a big time play right here, down around the 20-yard line, I think. But the 21, it looks like. I did the math and I was trying to count the yard markers. You know what I mean? First down and 10. Jackson Smith over here. 37 seconds to go in the second quarter. 2 timeouts for the Seahawks, 1 for the Rams. Let's check if Vinny's on board. Oh, Vinny's way behind. But we got 2.
Well, looks fine to me.
Here we go. Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun. A man to his right. They're at the 22-yard line over here. He's back to throw. He's going to be a quick pass. It's going to be completed, and he's trying to get to the first down. He does, and he's going to get inside the 10-yard line down to the 9, and they got something brewing over here in Seattle. 30 seconds to go. Second half is going to be huge in this game. Remember, at halftime, we're going to have a clip from my podcast. You're not going to want to miss this because it's a great podcast, because I'm a great podcast host. That was a great guest, Corey Benke over there. So be sure to check that out. And if you like what you hear at halftime, be sure to check out the Matt Ramage Show everywhere that you listen to podcasts, Apple, Spotify, over on YouTube, and all the other places that people listen to podcasts. You can go to thematramage.com, find all the links for all that good stuff. You know what I mean? We got Tommy Brady in the booth over here.
And also those podcasts, and especially the one with Corey, is on the one with Fire TV and Roku,
Fire TV.
Which will be coming. So
you can watch it on Fire TV. Put me on the big screen, baby. Yep. Here we go. First and goal here. Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 9-yard line. He's got a man in motion over here. What do you got, Sammy? He's coming back. Calm it down. 3 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. Oh, and they're going to call a flag over here. They're going to be a false start, I would assume, unless someone jumped. False start, bro. I'm so smart. Yep. Football. Amazingly, Rodgers only played in 1 home championship game out of 5. Yeah. Should have been some wins there.
Yeah.
First down and goal. Here we go. 30 seconds to go. Sammy Darnold going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 14-yard line yet again. He's back to throw. Not yet again. Actually, there's a penalty over there. But he's going to yeet this thing to the back of the end zone. Way overthrown. And there you go. 25 seconds.
Boy, when he whipped that thing into the stands, that
he
what
did.
if somebody wasn't paying
someone's
attention?
In there, like drinking a beer. And
Watch. Let's see if we see it.
See if we see it. He's like, "Hey, you take that, prick."
Oh, they cut it. I wanted to see if they'd show it in the replay, but they cut it just as he was throwing it.
Getting smacked in the face with that thing.
So,
second down and goal. Here goes Sammy Darnold.
Look out!
He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Man in motion over here at the 14-yard line again. Back to throw. He's got time. He eats this thing. Left side wide open in the end zone. Touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, my goodness. How is he that wide open? Jack Smith. Again, I don't know how to say his last name, so I don't say it. But there we go. Dude, that was a huge play right there.
Wow.
Look at, dude, the Vikings could have had this. Look at this. He's got pressure, kind of staying in the pocket, gets hit as soon as he throws it. And just a beautiful route. No one really on him. They kind of screwed up the coverage over there. And he is wide open. So 16-13 ball game. 20 seconds to go in the second quarter with the extra point coming up over here. And here we go. Here comes the extra point. It's up and it's good. 17-13 Seahawks take the lead over here. Love the thoughts of Viking fans watching this game and thinking what could have been. Dude, they got to be. If you're a Vikings fan watching this game, you know what I mean? They were a quarterback away because they are a good team. You know, they had a 4 or 5 game win streak at the end. Had a decent defense, you know what I mean? Vikings could have had that Diggs too, you know what I mean? Vikings are just full of failures. Look at this guy. Look at that old man. He's like, come on, baby.
I'll give you some love. I'll kiss you.
No, that guy was he's been going to games for his whole life.
Oh, do we have a skirmish? We almost had a skirmish.
Yeah, we had a little mini skirmish over there.
Yeah.
7 catches, 115 yards, and a touchdown. Third game with 100-plus yards in first half. Woo. There you go. 20 seconds to go. 1 timeout apiece for both these teams. Here comes the kickoff. From about the goal line, they're going to return this thing at the 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's going to get to about 28-yard line. Maybe the 29. Minnesota, good decisions, a glorious moment of laughter.
Here, I'll give you one. Here you go. There you go.
That wasn't worth it.
Oh, God. Nothing breezes
First down
you.
and 10. Whenever Vinny talks, he's going to yell what down it is.
He does. He just does.
Yeah, first down and 10. Hey, Vinny, what do you think about this game?
Well, I did.
First down and 10. Here we go. Stafford back to throw. And he's looking. He's going to have a man. Oh, that's going to be completion. That's going to be a first down inside the 40. Hits the circle button. And that's going to be, they're going to have to use their last time out here and see what they can do. 8 seconds to go. Final timeout for the Rams. What do you think about that, Vinny? You know what I was going to do? Hey, Vinny, do you remember the game pressure luck? Everybody said no whammies, no whammies,
yes.
No whammies.
Yes. Big money, no whammies. Give it to me. And then it was always a whammy. Yep.
Here we go. First down and 10, 8 of 15, 125 yards and a touchdown for Stafford over here. He said Beavis is getting ready. Not yet. First down and 10. The refs are shutting this thing down. And that's going to be a timeout on Seattle.
This place sucks. We should go somewhere else. Every other place sucks too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's funny. I was agreeing with him. What's up, Jogs? That pressure luck is still going strong. Liz Banks hosts it. There you go. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. My next ex-wife. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah.
You want a next ex-wife, you might want to start searching the, senior centers and whatnot.
Play the organ. Yeah.
First down and 10 over here. Like this crowd, is kind of dull. I ain't gonna lie to you. The 12s ain't doing much. They're like
they
4
ain't doing nothing.
The rest are just sitting there. But here we go. Dude, look at this. End of the game. Here we go. First and 10 or end of the half. Here we go. Stafford. He's going to be running up. Nobody's open, so he's going to try to run for this first down, but that's going to be end of the half. And the ball comes out, but it doesn't matter. He was down. They're going to try to run around to make themselves feel good going into half, but the refs blew this down about 14 seconds ago. He just wants to have the feeling of what it would be like to return a turnover for a touchdown, but this isn't the day, bud. You know what I mean?
No,
you can clip and put it
not
Instagram
today
if you want, but didn't count.
Not the day.
That's going to be halftime over here. So we're going to show a clip over here from my podcast, the Matt Ramage Show. You can listen to it everywhere that you listen to podcasts and YouTube. You know what I mean? And just Google the Matt Ramage Show. Don't Google Matt Ramage. Weird stuff pops up. Don't do that. Not that. But Google the podcast. Here we go. We're going to be back in after this video and, maybe a couple. But we shall return. Here we go, Ivan. Watch the video. Love it. You know what I mean? Here we go. We got. What it's like living here. Do you have people like douchebags coming by? Because I always see this about, and I wasn't sure I wanted to bring this up because I don't want to give anyone ideas, but I've always seen this like huge influencers that way bigger than us, whatever. And they talk about people just show up at their house. And I'm like, I hope I never get that big where someone shows up at my house. But having a house like this and people kind of know, obviously, where you are. Do people get weird?
No, I think people are pretty respectful for the most part. I think the most people will do is they'll just ask on social media, or they'll try to barter something or whatever. I think people are, for the most part, respectful. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not popular enough, to be honest with you. I'm not I Show Speed or or Kai Cenat or anything like that. We did have a couple people walk into my house on a tailgate. And it took me a little bit to realize that they literally just walked in and they were like, "I want an old fashioned." This was 5 years. This was at least 6. It was pre-pandemic, so it was like, oh, maybe it wasn't. It was like 4 years ago, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
and I had to tell them, I was like, "Guys, this is because our tailgates are friends and family, right? And like, it's not a Cheesehead TV party.
Yeah, it's
So I was pretty nice about it. I mean, I wasn't like freaked out. Like I think they just thought like. I think people sometimes just think, oh, this exists, so I can be a part of it.
Anyone can just walk up and kind of.
But no, I live here, so I don't like people. I mean, when you rang the doorbell, I was like, who the hell are you?
Yeah, that's how I am at my house. You ring the doorbell, all I'm going to do is turn the TV down.
Yeah. Yes, I don't want visitors. Hide under the window.
Well, even like this podcast, because we talked and we're going to do it, and I was like, hey, I never really said where we're going to do it. I don't want to just assume I'm showing up at your house, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's interesting because I remember being over there tailgating with people, and people like stop, hey, get pictures, you're hanging out talking, like, hey, you know Corey, which house is it? I'm like, yeah, it's one of those over there. Because I never want to say, even though it's on social media, I never want to be like the person while someone's on top of your fence.
It's pretty obvious which house it is,
yeah,
right? And especially with the garden and everything else. I have a greenhouse, like it's the only greenhouse on Shadow Lane. Like it's not that difficult. But again, I think human beings are respectful and understand. I mean, most Americans respect each other's privacy.
Yeah, and their homes.
Yeah,
your home is your home.
Yeah. I actually think more people understand that in our country than don't.
Yeah, I think most people do. I always, with drunks walking, they start walking across this line. Not just your house.
Well, we did have the Siggy guy. You know that, right?
Yeah, wasn't there someone over here?
Yeah, it was during a family night, and like it's so funny because we'll have like when we have a crazy stream, people will bring it up. Like, who do you hate more, Siggy guy or whatever? And then like he came in through my cousin had his gate open next door, and he came in through the gate, and he asked. Aaron and I were at the time on the patio upstairs, and so you could see us. There's like a big ass light on, like we're doing something. And he's like, "You guys got a cigarette?" I'm like, "What, bro?" He was drunk.
I think I remember. Weren't you yelling at him? Get out of here! Or something?
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to call the police.
Yeah.
Well, I had to say it on the stream because I'm like, bro, like you can't be like you're trespassing.
Yeah,
like,
you can't just go in someone's yard.
Just go in somebody's yard that didn't invite you.
All righty, we are back in action over here. Before we get into the second half, before we get back to the chat, I want to actually show a video from Warm Kids, Wisconsin. He just posted on Instagram. I kind of saw it when I was kind of looking at what's going on in the interwebs over here during halftime. So, Vinny, play that beautiful video right there, and then we'll get back to the chat.
Hey, with all this cold weather, let me show you something that might warm your heart. Those were all sent to us by our friends at Fort Howard Elementary School.
So that's just to show you that, like,
it's awesome.
When
hey,
people
with all this cold weather,
actually work.
Let me show you something that
we're having a problem with this video not coming down, but this shows like all the donations help. That actually goes to kids. They're sending thank you cards to him. That's awesome. He does a great job, him and his wife. So shout out to Warm Kids, Wisconsin. Actually doing good in the community, giving coats, giving gloves, getting snow pants and whatnot, boots and all that stuff. So shout out to Warm Kids, Wisconsin. If you want to donate, go to themattramage.com. It's right up here, my website. And then on the top right corner, there's a spot in the menu for Warm Kids. You can donate on PayPal, Venmo. You can go to the Amazon wish list and just buy stuff yourself. It's a fantastic organization. They do a great job. They do absolutely great job. And I'm so pumped to kind of try to push it a little bit for them. But it does good for the community. It does good for kids. No kid should be cold. You know what I mean? It's freezing out here. You know what I mean? Let's help keep some kids warm this winter over here. All right, so let's keep moving over here. You know what I mean? Philly Boy had a question for you. He was mad because we didn't get to it before half, I believe. So let's get to it right now there, Vinny.
Okay.
Vinny, ever watched the documentary on the guy who cheated on Press Your Luck because he knew the algorithm? I think I heard about that.
I did see it, but I remember when that all happened too. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember everything. What was it? What was the weather when Abraham Lincoln got shot?
It was cloudy.
He's like, that was a wild day for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yes, it was cloudy. Yeah.
Like, I just graduated high school.
No, that was years before that. Yeah.
All right, here we go. We have ourselves a 17-13 ball game over here. This is a good game right here. NFC Championship game. Looks like they're still got stuff on the field from the halftime show they had rocking over here. But there you go. And then anyone who stuck around for the halftime, seen that Corey Benke clip. I always think it's interesting him living across the street from Lambeau Field. You know what's funny? Because Ivan, I don't know if Ivan's here right now, but I told the story about Ivan during that podcast about he used to live across the street and there was some stuff right there. I told him, but I clipped it out because I wasn't sure if I should say it or not. So Ivan, I clipped out your part, but I did give you a shout out. But I clipped it out because I wasn't sure. Anyways, but Ivan grew up right there across the street from Lambeau Field. Actually, my plan for the last couple of years is walking around with Ivan and kind of showing like the neighborhood, how he knew it back then, and kind of maybe we can get some old pictures of like what it used to look like, Lambeau Field wise. But he grew up right there. Those are his stomping grounds right there. I think it'd be a cool video to do. And we'll put that up on Roku, you know what I mean, for people who are watching soon. We're on Fire TV right now. All the podcasts. Right. You can watch the Corey Benke podcast, also some older ones. See what we have on there. And Roku will be up this week, most likely. So stay tuned for that. You can get the Roku TV. You can just download an app. It's me, the Matt Ramage Show. Yep. You can see the Matt Ramage, my logo, where's how do you point on this thing?
Yeah, just like that one right there next to the NFC Championship.
No, because all right. Anyways, you know what it is. But it is right now. Roku coming soon.
Yeah, and in Fire TV, just go where you add apps and under search, just type in the Matt Ramage Show or Matt Ramage, like that. Anything you want, anything that just has his name. And you'll see that'll pop up. Just download the app and away you go. You're all set.
You can watch the podcast. I'm gonna have a lot of podcasts coming up this off season.
And I think you're the first one in the group in Wisconsin that covers the Packers that has your own Roku and
I don't think anyone else is really doing that.
I think
kind of new. I think that where you can do it. But there you go. Here we are. You know what I mean?
Trendsetter.
That's what I do, baby. 400 folks watching live on the dot right now. 402 now across all the places. And I appreciate everyone who's tuning in with us, hanging out with us. The second half is coming up over here. And it's not a longer halftime. It seems like a long halftime. You know what I mean?
It does feel like a long halftime.
We played a longer video than we usually play during halftime, and we're coming back. Roku sounds like a dirty joke. I gave her a Roku. No, first of all, it's not.
Well, you look at it this way, it'll be a cool way. Like if you guys don't want to watch on your phone, then you want to just sit back on your couch.
Yeah, because a lot of people
TV and bam, there you are.
Have an extra Roku TV. I have a lot of Roku TVs. They break sometimes though. I got a couple break. I think that was from the Packers' losses. I don't know. No, I'm not like that. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I don't break TVs.
Yeah, why destroy it? Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
But yeah, I think it'll be cool having the podcast and whatnot on Roku. And I'm gonna have a lot of cool people on the podcast this off season. I'm gonna start asking more people because we're doing a separate thing now. All the live streams are live streams. All the podcasts are podcasts, so it's not going to be the same. So if you're watching a live stream and you're missing out on the podcast, you know what I mean? Because we're not doing podcast live anymore, which I like that because it gives double the content for the viewer. It's like double mint spearmint gum. You know what I mean?
And who knows? Maybe there might be something exclusive for Roku and Fire TV that you won't have.
Yeah.
On the regular stuff,
Yeah, especially people on Facebook. I don't post any of the long-term videos on Facebook. It's more YouTube. But yeah, we go tough as snacks. Smash the like button and hit subscribe, you knob shines. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Ways to say it, but I appreciate you. You know what I mean?
You get the Alfonso dance for that.
I am trying to grow my YouTube. YouTube is tough. YouTube's a tough one to crack. I'm like 4,000 subscribers. Like I don't even know how many videos. So many videos. But YouTube's a tough one. So if you're watching on Facebook or anywhere else, be sure to tap. Go over on YouTube and tap that subscribe button. That'd be cool. You know what I mean? But if you're watching on Facebook, that's all good too. Here we go. Vinny was singing "We Will Roku." Dude, that could be a commercial. We will Roku.
I was gonna say, didn't they do that? Wasn't that something? I could have sworn that might have been.
Here we go. Here comes the kickoff over here, and that's gonna be a wobbler. It's gonna go in the end zone. That's gonna be a touchback. Yeah, that ball just kind of got away from him, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a touchback. Podcast, you can press deeper and cut out if goes a bit too far. Yeah, absolutely. I think podcasts are cool too, because just when you're doing a live stream and you have guests on, I don't want to neglect the comment section, but also you got to be focused on the guests. So doing podcasts separate just makes sense to have better conversations and whatnot, and not neglect anyone who's watching live. Because when I do the live stream, I want it to be all about the chat, all about people. We're just here. We're just the hosts. You know what I mean? But here we go. We're going to be first down and 10. The Seahawks start this thing. You know what I mean? I got something in my eye. I think it was like a mosquito went, you know what I mean? Right in there. But here we go. Sammy Darnold's going to hand this thing off. He's going to run up the middle, and that's going to be about 4 yards on that little scamper.
It's like the other night, Matt and I were talking on this. We got done with the stream, and a fly just like kamikazed him right on his face.
Dude, I'm in the basement. You know what I mean? We got a few skeeters down here. You know what I mean? Few flies down here, especially when I get the beer collection flowing. You know what I mean? Never joined Facebook and never will. Best decision ever. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad decision. Honestly, wouldn't be on Facebook if it wasn't for my Packer community. Kind of, there's awesome Packer fans on Facebook. But if it wasn't for doing the Packer stuff, I probably I don't know if I'd be on Facebook. You know what I mean? But there's some good folks over there. Here we go. Sam Darnold looking to throw. He's dancing around. That's going to be completed, and that's going to be a flag though on the play. Maybe not. I thought I saw a flag, but it's first down and 10.
Honestly, I never would have joined Facebook either, but I had to when I used to perform.
Yeah, I had Facebook back in the day.
To do gigs and stuff, yeah.
You know, you had to find out what people are from like 7th grade are doing. Back in the day, Facebook was cool, but it just kind of got weird. But I do love the Packer community I have on Facebook. So shout out to Facebook because there's some good people over there. But if not for the Packer thing I'm doing, probably wouldn't be on it too much. But here we go. First down and 10, 13:37 to go in the third quarter. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center. He's got a man in motion over here. Fake the pitch to the left side. He's rolling right. He's got a man on him. You got to get rid of that thing, big boy. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Honestly, years ago, Matt, I think it was YouTube is where I first saw you. It was YouTube.
Yeah. I've been on YouTube for a long time. It just never really, the numbers, I'm at 4,000 subscribers, which is cool. But it just never really kind of went the way other social media places went. Maybe I'm just not good at it over on YouTube. But I'm gonna focus on this offseason, try to get better. You know what I mean? That's all you can do. Because YouTube, there's so much competition. You got Tommy Grassi on YouTube. You better step your game up, baby. You know what I mean? There's so many good people. But even though second down and 10, And they're going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to run this thing right side. And that's going to be a loss of a couple. And that's a flag on a play, too. Dude, you know what the funny thing is? I remember I was talking to Tom Grassi one time. And I was like, you should be on Facebook. Like, you dominate. But he's like, he's dialed into YouTube, obviously, because he's killing it on YouTube. And he's like, nah, I like YouTube, whatever. And I was like, after I thought about it, I was like, why would you just tell him that? Because he would take all your viewers.
Well, if you want to compete with Grassi, Grassi's first thing is learn how to not sleep.
Yeah. First of all, I don't consider myself competing with Grassi. I feel like he's on a whole other level. And I'm not really competing with anyone. I'm just trying to compete. I'm just trying to compete with myself there, Vinny. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I know.
Try to get better, have fun.
But I know Tom watches your streams all the time too. Tom, when do you sleep?
Yeah, he's not watching. He's editing. I'm sure he's live right now for this game. Absolutely.
I'm sure he's live. Yeah.
But here we go. Enough about that. 3rd down and 12. Here we go. Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 35-yard line. He's back that throw. He's got a clean pocket. No, he doesn't. I said that wrong. Every time I say they got time or they got a clean pocket, the pocket instantly collapses. And that's 4th down. That's 4th down.
You know what that means?
No soup for you.
No soup for you.
Yeah.
I'm not even a big fan of soup. You know what I mean? I found you through YouTube a few years ago for what that's worth. Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
I like to hear that. You know what I mean? But now where are you watching? Are you watching on YouTube? Oh, yeah, you're watching on YouTube. All right. I wasn't sure. I never really pay attention too much how many comments coming through. But we don't have as many on Facebook today because my main Facebook page didn't work, so the viewers are down a little bit. I try to share my Matt Ramage Show Facebook page, but, probably missing a few folks, so that sucks for them. I mean, maybe it's better for them. But we're going to have he dropped. Oh, my goodness. I think the Rams just screwed up. There was a punt. He fell down, but I think he touched it. Seahawks got it, and I think it's Seahawks ball inside the red zone.
That was big.
Oh, my goodness. And that's, dude, in this situation, that loses freaking football games. Did he touch it? It looked like it in the first one. Here comes the replay. You got this glare. Most definitely he touched it. Oh, my goodness. That was horrible.
That's you can't look at your teammates on the sideline in the eyes after that one.
Yeah, bro. He's been like this after that. He was like, that's horrible, dude. And that's just like, dude, sometimes like that's how better teams don't win. Because I'm not saying the Rams are a better team at all, because I think this team's are pretty evenly matched, but that's how you lose games right there. That's a Hall of Fame muff right there, dude. That's just you feel for that guy. You know what I mean? Here comes Sammy Darnold's gonna be under center right here. 1st down and 10. He's gonna be play action, kind of a weak one, but here he is. Back to throw. He's gonna eat it to the end zone, and that's gonna be a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. And that's what I'm talking about. Now the Seahawks take a big lead over here. My TV froze for the celebration, but now they're back. Jake Bobo. Is that his name? Jake Bobo?
Bobo? Bobo?
Because that's an awesome name if that was his name. I don't know. It kind of come on quick there, right there. You know what I mean? Probably
it is Bobo.
Super Bowl. Dude, the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl, I think. It's funny to say. The 3rd quarter of the NFC Championship game, but 23-13 ball game over here with the extra point coming up over here. Here comes the kick. He looks jacked up. He's ready to go. You know what I mean? Here comes the snap. It's going to be held, and then kick is up, and there it is. Good! I smell Basacia. No, but the Matt LaFleur did say that the coaching staff is not in concrete yet. I saw a tweet about that on Twitter from I think Rob Nomofsky or something. So there could be some Packer coaching changes yet coming up.
Well, you just
and the offensive coordinator for the Packers he took a interview. But anyways, you know what I mean? All right, we're at commercial. We're gonna step away here for a minute. I think I'm gonna have to grab me a new brewster. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all watching. 417 folks, you bad some. You know what I mean? I appreciate you.
Nicolet Law is a team that everyone trusts when everything is on the line because we have the resources, we have the expertise, and we care. You're fighting against large corporations, large insurance companies. If it was up to them, they would give our clients zero. And so what we do, and what I do personally, is fight to make sure that doesn't happen. We care about them and their family. It's not just about the legal services and the legal representation, but it's about the person. Here at Nicolet Law, we are in your community and we're here to serve you.
Presents how Wisconsin are you?
What's up, baby? This is how we get down Wisconsin. O'Connor, Wisconsin. We're on our way to Booze 2, baby.
Mad Birds presented how Wisconsin are you?
Philly boy, you know him. He comments all the time on the show. Is he really Phil Jones making all those comments? Or is he really Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses? You decide.
First of all, how is that Axl Rose? Axl Rose is that with the big old mouth. That's Axl Rose.
Come on, do it again.
I ain't doing it no more. We have to take off coming up. Here we go. We're gonna have a return down to the 20-25. He's trying to run this thing left side, and that's where you're gonna get about the 25-yard line. Eric said, "Want a giveaway?" You know what I mean? Let's do a giveaway, Vinny.
You want to do
How long
a
does
giveaway?
it take to get ready for that?
Oh, not long at all. You just got to give me a code word. What do you want to do?
Code word can be what can I want? Let's think of something frisky. You know what I mean? Let's say code word pack. Actually,
Pack?
Yeah, something quick, something easy. I was gonna do something stupid, but yeah, people gotta type it in. I don't want to make it hard. So let's do a hashtag pack. Don't do it yet because it's not going to register, so no one write it yet.
Yeah, I don't have it set yet.
Going to be eating this thing right side, and that's going to be completed to the 50-yard line, 45. He's going to get chased out about the 40, and the Rams got a little something brewing. You know what I mean? The giveaway won't be until like the fourth quarter, you know, later in game. So no hurry, Vinny, and no one typed that in yet. I mean, you can if you want, but it won't work yet. You know
no, I mean? It won't work yet until I activate it. So, yeah.
So there we go. There we go. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. I'm a little buzzed up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What do you want to give away?
According to that picture, Axl is kind of aging better than I would expect over here. They're gonna hand this thing off up that middle.
His voice,
I got
his
the
voice.
There, you know what I mean?
Yeah, his voice is not aging well, though. No, him and Vince Neil need to retire. Yeah.
Don't type in hashtag pack yet. It's not registered yet. It won't.
No.
It won't make you. I mean, I'll say you can if you want, but it's not going to help you.
It won't do anything right now. No.
Yeah. But in time, it will. But I appreciate y'all. Badger State over here.
You don't even know what he's going to give away yet. It could.
Yeah. What will I give away?
Pork chop.
You know, I'll think about this. Here we go. 2nd down and 6. Here come the Rams. They're going to be in shotgun. Stafford back to throw. He's eating this thing right side. Completed Devontae Adams out to the 2-yard line. Big time play. I hope Devontae's all right. Oh, he wanted that touchdown. He wanted that touchdown. That's what it was. He wanted that touchdown. Devontae over here.
Devontae's made of steel. He's okay.
Dude, he's a Hall of Famer, dude.
Yeah.
Just short of the end zone over here. Hashtag day. That's what it should have been. So first down and goal. Here we go. 9:50 to go in the third quarter. Here we go. 2 receptions, 52 yards for Davante Adams. I predicted Davante Adams touchdown. Is he on the field? I assume he is. Here we go. Stafford back to throw. He's looking left. He's going to toss it into the end zone. And that's a touchdown to Davante Adams. Oh! Let him know, Davante. Ah! Cheesehead for life, baby. Shout out to Davante Adams. NFC Championship game. He gets a touchdown, taking a 24-19 game. Davante Adams right here. Look at his route, baby. He couldn't compete with him, baby. Right on the tiptoe on the sideline right there. Davante Adams, once a Packer, always a Packer. You know what I mean? Let's get a little celebration going on over here. There we go. I don't know if that was the sound I wanted. But there we go. Davante Adams, shout out. That boy is good. You know what I mean? Here comes the extra point after all that screaming. And that's going to be good.
And just that quick. Just that quick, yeah.
He said, hashtag Ramage rules. Yeah, he dropped a dime right there, dude. All righty over here. All right, so we're going to go to commercial. Vinny Boy can finish up that, and we'll be right back after these messages. You know what I mean? What's up, everybody? It is freezing out here, but I got this nice coat on, you know what I mean, to stay warm. But a lot of kids around Wisconsin don't have that. So I teamed up with Warm Kids Wisconsin. We're helping not just with jackets, with snow pants, with boots, the whole deal. And he's helping a lot of people all across Wisconsin, donating to schools. You can donate directly. He buys everything. He sends it to the schools. And also he has an Amazon wish list. You know what I mean? Even the camera guy getting a little shaky out here with the cold. You know what I mean? But let's do some good things. You know what I mean? Kids are freezing out here. Let's stop it. My son's doing the video and he's freezing out here. He's got a coat. You know what I mean? Let's make sure all the kids in Wisconsin have coats. And be sure to check out Warm Kids Wisconsin on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the places. He's doing great work. And I'm glad to be helping him a little bit, being a partner. Here we go. Let's warm up some children. That boy is good. Mm-hmm. Good and terrible.
Today, Junior?
Well, we're waiting.
Men only want one thing, and it's not money, it's not power.
All we want is our favorite team to win one of these, okay? All righty, and now we return. 429 folks watching live. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Here we go. Way to go, Davante and the Rams keeping it close. You know what I mean? Davante Adams, shout out. Green Bay Packers is barely a high school team compared to the teams in the round. Local-owned ma and pa shop. Even at full strength, there is no way we are competitive at a Super Bowl anytime soon. I don't think that's at all almost close to being true. I think you're way off on that. But here we go. Appreciate the comment, though, but I couldn't disagree more. And we're going to have ourselves the kickoff over here. And no return touchback on this thing. 24-20 ball game, 9:41 to go in the third quarter.
But they feel the force from 77, so yes.
But I remember a time when the Jedi was far from that.
I remember a time when we muted you.
Yeah, you can remember that.
Stop it. Dude, and first of all, I'm all for everyone having their own opinions. I'm not telling anyone they're wrong. I'm just going to tell you if I disagree. You know what I mean? I ain't all knowing. You know what I mean? But here we go. First down and 10. Here we go. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center. I think the Rams defense can come after it right here. Looking to get some pressure. Maybe not. They're going to have a run up the middle over here, and that's going to be about 2-3 yards on that thing. Whatever Feel is smoking, please share. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, like with like some Packer fans, especially like, I don't know. I just feel like they're like super negative, and like I don't really see why you're that negative. They got Micah Parsons. They had some injuries. Before the injuries started piling up, the Packers were looking really good, and now people are just so sour on them. And I get it, you know what I mean? But I just don't agree with you. 2nd down and 7. Injuries aren't an excuse, but they sometimes are a reason. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're going to be handing this thing off. They're going to looking to run right side. Now he's looking inside, but no, he's going to get tackled about 2 yards behind a line of scrimmage over there. We beat both these teams. And you know what I mean? When people say that about Super Bowl teams, that's what I was even saying like during the season, like when people were calling the Packers Super Bowl team. Like there's no Super Bowl team. The Super Bowl teams are the teams that are playing in the Super Bowl. And you could be like Super Bowl caliber and all that, but like the Bears could have been in the Super Bowl. The Bears were good enough. The Packers were good enough. The Vikings were not. But we're going to have a throw over here left side, and that's going to be our first down for the Seahawks. Like, it's just a few plays here and there that make you win or lose, unless you're like completely blown out. You're just out of your league. But that's why I think if you're a playoff team, every playoff team has a shot. But, you know, only 2 teams make it. Maybe it was time to shake up the coaching staff. Maybe we get Jim Leonard as special teams coach. I think he would be a good fit in that. Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think he's going to do that. I think defensive coordinator, if someone hired him for that, but we're going to see. 1st down and 10, 7:44 to go in the third quarter over here. They're going to hand this thing off, run it up that middle, and he's going to have some yards. He's steamrolling, and that's going to be our first down. Packers are going to make a great comeback. I absolutely think the Packers, they're going to be right back in the playoffs. They're going to get right at it. Tell us you don't know ball without telling us you don't know ball. All right. That's like an easy thing to say. All right. You're talking about me. If you're not talking about me, then that's cool. But if you are, I got some stuff to say. I don't know who he's talking to. You know, I can't get rowdy until I do. No, but people tell me that all the time. You don't know ball. Because I had I don't.
Preach, Reverend. Preach.
I really don't. You know, I'm just a fan just over here talking. But you talk to guys like Terrence Parsons, like he knows ball. Like Aaron Nagler, you know, I talk to these guys. They know about Eddie Herman and all those. But here we go. We're going to have a throw over here on a shotgun, and that's going to be just shy of the first down, but a 9-yard gain over there. I'm a little bit buzzed up, too. You know what I mean? Don't mind me. You know what I mean? Ivan Pazzo, after slamming that beer, I think he might have. We haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah.
I think he might have went 9-9. That was quite the slam, but we haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, for those.
Should I text him?
Yeah, text him.
I'll text him over here. 2nd down and 1 over here. I just scrolled. I haven't texted him in a while. Here we go. And now they're going to be a quick pass left side over here, and that's going to be a first down. He's got the block he needed, and then he can get down to about the 20-yard line.
Just in case for those who haven't seen it, this is what Ivan did right here.
Yeah. Show that bad boy again. Dude, watch this drink. This is like pure professionalism right here. You're watching an absolute legend right here.
Look at this.
Look at this thing. Look at that bad. Oh, my goodness. Put it down the old goalie over there, Ivan. You know what I mean?
That
1st down and 10.
Wow.
Here we go. Sammy Darnold. I texted him. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center here. They're going to be at the 20-yard line. They're going to be play action. He's rolling left, and he's looking. My TV froze. He gets it off. That's about the 15-yard line. My TV glitched on that thing. Is the mayor drinking with the paramedics?
Yeah.
I was impressed with that takedown. The mayor can slam. Yeah, he can get after it. I can't do it like that.
That's wow.
I'm about, you know, he's like a track star. I'm like that longevity. You know what I mean? I'm like a sprinter. 2nd down and 3. Here we go. Darnold's going to be under center. Oh, and there's going to be a quick pass. I think left side incomplete. Somebody's going to throw a pick. I don't know which quarterback, but somebody's going to. There you go, Eric. I like that. Almost right there, maybe. You know what I mean?
She feels a pick coming. Yep.
3rd down and 3 over here. What are you whoopsing about? You know what I mean? That is, you know, Might be sleeping now. Who knows? But
yeah, he hasn't responded to you.
Either. He might be out for his wife might have shut it down. Get out of there! Here we go. 3rd down and 3. Shout out to Ivan though. You know what I mean? All right, back to throw is Sammy over here, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Seahawks. Touchdown for the Seahawks. Cooper Kupp. You know what I mean? And that's going to be 30-20 ball game with the extra point coming up. And Jets says all 31 teams better watch out when we get Parsons back week 1. When Parsons destroy every team in 2026. I'm interested to see how this defense rolls. And who's there, too. There's a long offseason. See if we're going to be missing any guys. Maybe adding some guys, you know what I mean? I don't think they're going to be a big turnover, but there's going to be a little bit. You know what I mean? Here we go. Extra point coming up. 4:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. This 3rd quarter seems to be long, and that's going to be a good kick right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, X-Ram touchdown right there. Cooper Kupp. Phil is living in the future. Absolutely. You know what I mean? All right, so the kick is good. We got a 31-20 ball game. I'm going to try to text Ivan over here again. And we're going to be right back. We're going to go to commercial. I appreciate y'all watching. 447 people watching live right now. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm a little bit buzzed up. You know what I mean?
Welcome. How many in your party today?
It's just me today. How long will the wait be?
Oh, it's going to be a while. Could be up to an hour.
How about now?
Holy shnikes, yeah. Come right this way. Have a seat right here next to the fireplace.
Ooh, looks fancy. So what's good tonight?
Well, we have a lot of great things that are good tonight. How about spaghetti and meatballs? And or we have macaroni and cheese. Or you can get some chicken.
All right, I think I will have your finest chicken with a side of macaroni and cheese and the finest chocolate milk in all of Wisconsin.
Coming right up. I'll get it for you right away. And here's your dinner, sir. Is it to your satisfaction, sir?
This looks fantastic.
And for your drink, sir, I have Nature's Touch chocolate milk, the finest in the land.
What's the vintage on that, good sir?
Why, it doesn't expire for 2 weeks yet.
Ooh, that's fresh. You don't get chocolate milk like this outside of Wisconsin, you know what I mean? If you're eating Quick Trip, you're not eating gas station food. This is gourmet. Check out this food right here. So you can go to Quick Trip, get the take-home meal, bring it home, put it on some fancy plates, and no one's gonna know that you got it from Quick Trip. Go down to Quick Trip, get you some. Well, it'll be our little secret, you know what I mean? If you'll excuse me, I got some food to eat, you know what I mean?
We'll see you next time.
And I'll tell you right now, Ivan can cook some good macaroni and cheese. That was some tasty stuff, you know what I mean? It was supposed to just be a prop, but I ate the whole thing. You know what I mean? So there we go. Sammy Darnold is on fire tonight, says Rick. Erica said we need to keep Malik Willis. We need to keep Romeo Dobbs. Devontae White is going to be awesome. Quay Walker, Trevon Diggs, and we got Valentine. We definitely keep them. I think it's going to be hard to keep everybody. Malik Willis is all but gone. He's a free agent. He's going to get signed. He's probably going to be a starter somewhere. We're going to lose some pieces, but I think we'll gain a few too. But we can't keep everyone. It's going to be tough. But here we go. Here comes a kickoff over here from the Seahawks, and the Rams are going to get this thing at the 10, 15, 20. He's trying to find some room, 25, and he's not going to find anything past the 25-yard line right there. Makes me want to run to a Quick Trip for real, dude. It does. I'm hungry. I could use some macaroni and cheese. Someone bring me some. We got a flag on this play, though. 4:45 to go in the third quarter. This third quarter seems to be going on forever. What time is it? Is it midnight?
I know this. Well, there's been a lot of scoring in this third quarter. That's why it's going so long.
Let's see what this flag is all about here. The refs are chit-chatting over. He's like, no, I got you. What do you want to call it on? A block in the back over here on Who's in? Oh, Ivan. No, I think he's sleeping.
Yeah.
He went night-night. He ain't driving around.
No. And if he is driving, we got questions. Yeah.
No, Ivan, we talk to you tomorrow. You know what I mean? 4:45 to go in the third quarter. It's first down and 10. Here come the Rams. Mr. Stafford's going to be under center over here. He's going to be play action, looking to throw. He's looking to throw deep, too, and that's going to be completed. Devontae Adams, big-time throw. He gets tackled out of bounds, but there you go, Devontae, baby! That's what I'm talking about right there. Dude, that was nice. Oh, yeah, that corner could not keep up with Devontae. He just fell down. Here we go. Stafford's going to be in shotgun, back to throw. He's looking. I think this offense got some brewing over here. That's going to be a couple yards gain. He gets tackled right away.
Isn't that kind of nice seeing Devontae as one of the older receivers still being able to do that yet?
Yeah.
You know?
Just said, did you see Parsons was at a hockey game in Penn State, Jersey, against the Badgers? Pretty cool that he is still in town. I know that he is in rehab, things that he has to do, but even injured, he still makes the support to other sports teams. You know what I mean?
Yes, in fact, there's a video of him in the locker room with the team too, because Penn State swept Wisconsin in hockey, so he was celebrating with the hockey team. Yeah,
there you go.
That's still cool. I mean, he supports them and stuff. That's cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to support your college. If I went to one, I would do it. Here we go. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. First down and 10. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. He's got Williams to his left. He's going to hand it off to him up the middle. And he's going to go down for about, I don't know how many. 3 or 4 yards.
Go.
Speaking of missing person, where is Shadrow 95? You know what I mean? We have one person watching on Twitch. It could be Shadrow 95. We never know. You know what I mean? So they got an injury over here on the Rams. He's heading for the locker room.
All right. Sociable, Mr. Ramage. Sociable.
We got a play going up right here. Here we go. Stafford's going to be under center, back to throw. Oh, he pump fakes it, now tosses it left, and he's still on his feet. No, he's not. That's going to be about a 1 yard. There we go. Sociable. Flag on the play, though. Let's see what the flag is. Illegal hand to the face on the offense. You don't see that too much. I mean, you do sometimes, but look at this guy. He's like, it's BS, man. Let's check.
Yeah, man.
No, I think they got that right. He took his hands right to the face. He's like, that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Cheers, everyone. Gregory Jack over here. Here we go. These fans, they don't seem very excited. Yeah. They didn't have to put it in slow motion or nothing. The whole play. Here we go. Second down and 15. Here comes Stafford's going to be under center. They're at the 47.5 yard line. They're going to hand this thing off. Williams is going to run this past the 50 yard line. I'd say about 3 or 4 on that bad boy. 12 and 19, 231 yards, 2 tutties for Matt Stafford in this game. Dude, you are down 11 points. They're trying to get these Seahawks fans to get loud. I thought that 12th man. Why are the players telling you to get loud? You guys don't know? I thought you guys were supposed to be some big bad boy fan base. You know what I mean? Why you slacking over here? Here you go, Stafford, back to throw. He's got time. He's going to throw this thing, and that's going to be almost intercepted. Incomplete. Intended for Puka Nacua. They got some good secondary over there in Seattle. The score? It's on the screen. It's 31-20. What are you trying to say, Philly boy? Almost intercepted. Yeah, Puka Nacua kind of made that not be intercepted. Here we go, 4th down. And the punt team's going to come out here. And it's not looking good for the Rams. Not looking good for you, Devontae. You know what I mean? Nacua says no Puka for you.
No Puka.
I think Philly Boy's trying to start some smack. You know, that's what Philly Boy does.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Wow, it's an automatic first down for.
What an idiot. There you go. I'll stick up for you, man. Vinny, I appreciate you, Eric. We'll stick up for you too. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Dude, that was a foolish play right there.
Here, and I'll give this for Erica. Here, you ready? I'll give this one for her. Here we go.
Hey, baby.
Take it
there.
easy. A little respect there, Vinny.
There we go. Hey, baby.
Oh, the mayor is back. We thought you passed out. I sent you a text. I'm like, you good? You good? He did respond. Here we go. Stafford back to throw. He's eating this thing. Left side. That's going to be a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Puka Nacua. Because of the Seahawks failure, the Rams get a big touchdown right here. Puka Nacua is not done yet. Oh, my goodness. Holy touchdown right here. Yeah, that's a touchdown, dude.
That's a touchdown. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely awesome. We thought for sure you passed out, dude. But here we go. We showed the video. People liked it. They were impressed with you, Ivan.
People are really impressed with the way you chugged that beer. Yeah.
Oh, that was such a dumb thing that happened. Now the Rams are right back in this thing. Look at his replay. A little play action, a little lazy play action there, and they're going to toss this thing, and he just beat him. Puka Nacua turns around and gets this thing. That's just...
See, man, that's what we go. Ivan, bet you can't do that again with another beer.
I know, right? Just keep doing it. Do it again. We missed it.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a scoring review over here.
Oh, no.
Got a 15-yard penalty, then got burned for the touchdown. Also double whammy. You know what I mean? They're right here. We're going to hang out right here. But, yeah, do another one, Ivan. Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. Oh.
He says, I'll be right back.
And we'll let him pick the beer this time. He can pick whatever beer he wants.
I think he picked it last time.
Well, he did. No, you challenged him to the carry the G, remember? You said, I bet you don't have carry the G, and then he did the carry the G.
I knew he had carry the G because he's got a whole bunch of it over there. I don't know. I'm not buying it, Vinny. I'm not buying what you're selling. A lot of ball game left, you know what I mean? Ivan, chuck it. I missed it. You know what I mean?
We're a bad influence.
26-31 ball game. Rams right back on top of this thing. They need to play some defense, though. They got some defense coming up right here. And we got to figure out that giveaway, too, as well. Yes. Ivan, just tuning in. What are they saying I missed? Who?
Well, Ivan's... Oh, hang on. Here we
go.
Yeah,
he did a he chugged a beer earlier. We're going to get him to do it again. Old style, one style, only style. There you go. While Puka Nacua is a bad dude, he is, dude. He is really good at football. How about Heineken? You know what I mean? He probably got it. He's got all that stuff. You know what I mean? But here we go. 26-31 ball game over here. And, you know what I mean? I got nothing to say about that. But, yeah, we had to figure out this giveaway. When do you want to start that? At the start of the fourth quarter?
Yeah, we could do that if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, and just put it over there and cover up that.
Remember, we got it set to cover up the NFC championship thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll cover that instead of going on the bottom. I like it.
It'll be a little bit smaller on some screens, but you'll see. So yeah.
No, it'll be good. I think it'll be better. I've been trying to decide who to root for, and I guess I can root for Stafford. Better is to root for Devontae Adams. I got no beef with Stafford, though. Oh, they had a little beef. The secondary for the Seahawks. I hope the Seahawks lose just because they talk all that trash. That's why. And that's when that flag came in, and they deserve to lose this game because of that. Now I'm full throttle on the Rams, but here comes the extra point over here. And here comes the thick fella up to kick, and that's going to be a 27-31 ball game. And, 4-point game right here. Here we go. The kick is yes. The kick is true. Jesse says, Matt, I just want to take a minute to say thank you for all you have done for me. I appreciate you big time. Your podcast and live streams have helped me a lot, and that means the world to me. You're everyone's hero, and your podcasts are very inspiring. Go Pack, go! I appreciate that, Jesse. That means so much to me. That's very nice, and I'm glad that you enjoy them. And you were awesome. Without the people listening, without people watching, it's it's nothing. So it's all about the people more than me. So I appreciate you, Jesse. That means a lot to me. But here we go. Kevin says, I've been slamming a beer, and we going to turn this into a talent show. We should.
or stupid pet tricks.
Unreal. 5-play drive right there, 87 yards, 2:46 off the clock, and now it's 31-27 ball game, 2:06 to go in the third quarter, and here comes the kickoff over here. And I think we're going to have a return from about the 5-yard line. He's at the 15, he's at the 20, 25. He's trying to get, he ain't going to get nowhere past there. Well, so when he runs into a wall.
So is Kev going to slam one too?
Yeah, Kevin, I want to see you slam one. But Jesse is good people, always good insight. You know what I mean? Jesse is fantastic people. 19 on the officiating crew does not take any flack when it comes to that you're talking about that taunting penalty. Yeah, they were getting after it over there. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter over here, Vinny. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yep.
I guess I do.
We could, if you want, I could start that thingamajiggy.
We can throw it up there right now and run it for a little bit. And we're going to have a little end around situation here for the Seahawks. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So, you know what I mean? Now we're full throttle on the Rams. I want the Rams to win this game. Let's go. 27-31. Come on, Rams. That was a stupid play by the Seahawks over here.
Okay. Hashtag pack.
Yeah, so type hashtag pack, the pound sign for the older folks, and pack after that, and you will be in the right here. Do this exact typing in the comment section, and you will be in on the giveaway. We'll be giving away a shirt. Any shirt you want from my shop. And let me know the size where to ship it, and it is yours. We're going to find out right here. 2nd down and 10. Here we go. Darnold's going to be back to throw. He's rolling right. The Rams are on him. He's got pressure, and he's going to throw this thing out of bounds. There we go. 3rd down and 10. Suck it, Seahawks. There you go, Erica. You are in.
Yeah. As you can see, the names are going in. It keeps shuffling everybody that's just joined. Yeah.
The names will flow. So you only have to do it once. You can't be entered more than one time. So no matter how many times you do it. But here we go. You saw me nurse my beer every night. No, I feel like you moved on from that. You know what I mean? Here we go. 3rd down and 10. Sam Darnold's going to be in shotgun. Empty backfield over here. They're at the 27-yard line. Come on, Rams defense. Come on, baby. Here we go. Bring the heat. And that's like they are. Sam Darnold's going to quick pass left side, and that's going to be, I think he's short. He's short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and extremely short. Oh, maybe not. They kind of gave him a little extra. I think it's the 1st down. I think the Rams got screwed on that. No, I was wrong. I think that is a legit 1st down. Yeah, I want the Seahawks to win so I can troll Viking fans. I will do that if they do. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't say I'm rooting for them. You know what I mean? What's this about, Philly boy? I don't even know what animal that is. Is that a clown? Who's a clown? Are you a clown? I ain't a clown. Vinny, you a clown?
I don't know. Do I amuse you? Do I make you laugh?
All right, shut it down. Here we go. We're going to have Darnold dance around. He's rolling right. He's going to dump this thing off, and that's going to be completion, but he falls, gets tripped up right over here. You know what I mean? So there we go. See, a lot of people joining. Yeah, I like it. I like it up there instead.
Well, you demanded it the other night. You're like, damn it, Vinny, move it.
Schlitz the beer that made Milwaukee famous. Oh, he's short? Clown. All right, yeah. All right, so we're going to step away here for a second. I got to use the rest here, you know what I mean? We'll be right back, and appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to hammer that hashtag in the comments if you haven't already to be part of the giveaway. You know what I mean? We'll be right back.
What the hell's going on out here? Oh, God. Get him out of there, will you?
Alrighty, we are back. 472 beautiful folks watching live right now across all the places. You know what I mean? And here we go. Be sure you hammer in that hashtag pack if you haven't already. Check your message for the viewing pleasure. So there we go. All right, so he sent it directly to you so you can get it too. So I don't have to send it to you. That's a good idea, Ivan. You know what I mean? And now we're going to get another viewing pleasure with Ivan. Chugging a beer, doing whatever he's doing. You know what I mean? That's what we should start doing, having a talent show. What can you do?
Just wait, you guys.
Just have a number of people can send short videos to. You know what I mean? Here we go. 15 minutes to go in this ball game. We are starting off the fourth quarter over here. So here we go. The third quarter, 14-14. Both teams scored 2 touchdowns in that quarter. And now here we are entering the fourth quarter. It's 2nd down and 5. Here come the Seahawks, Sammy Darnold. He's playing while the Vikings are all sitting at home watching. Here we go. He's going to be in shotgun. He's back to throw. He's dancing around. He's rolling left. He's going to try to run this thing, and that's going to be a first down. He's going to run out of bounds. Unbelievable. A lot of people get involved. Do you see how many people are in the giveaway? Is there a
it doesn't really show how many exactly, but you could tell that there's a lot going in there.
Yeah, we got a lot of folks right over here. You know what I mean? We'll do this giveaway, somewhere in the middle of the fourth quarter, a little bit after I know everyone is in. But here we go. 14-20 to go in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center. He's going to, oh no, play action. He's going to get sacked for a huge loss.
Oh,
he takes a hard hit. He gets thrown down hard. Is this last name Kitchens? Dude, he just broke through.
You get nothing.
26 over here, untouched. He came off that play action thinking he had some time. He did not. The Vikings are sitting home and wondering about their existence. And that's a drive killer right there. It's 2nd down at 19. Play clock's down to 5 seconds over here. Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man in motion. Back to throw. He's going to get this off left side. That's going to be a short gain. Not nearly enough. It was 2nd and 19 to be a 3rd and, I would say, 13 or 14. I'm so hungry right now. Shed Road 95 in the building and in the giveaway. There you go. You like to see that right there. You know what I mean? Milwaukee's best is a beer that made me. I used to always say, if that's Milwaukee's best, I hate to see their worst. You know what I mean? Not the Milwaukee, but that beer ain't it. My stepdad used to drink that back in the day. So I used to too. So 3rd and 15, I think they jumped. It was either a false start or the defense jumped way early. Yeah, it's going to be on the defense. $12:49 to go in the fourth quarter. This game seems to be going on forever, it feels like. Maybe it's because I'm starving of starvation.
Yeah.
I didn't really eat it. I had a peanut butter sandwich before we started my first game stream, and I didn't wake up early enough for breakfast.
Hey, and don't feel bad, Matt. I haven't eaten yet either, so I'm right with you. I'm going to be eating as soon as we're done too.
Jay sniffed a giveaway and has returned. Welcome back.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everyone watching. 3rd down and 10. Here we go. Darnold's going to be back to throw. He's going to yeet this thing right side. Incomplete. And the Rams defense showed up right there, break, bro. There we go, baby. I want the Rams win because the Seahawks are too freaking cocky. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that they care about that. No, that was excellent defense. There's excellent defense in this game. There's excellent secondary defense in this game. Both sides. Just good secondary. I mean, they had some, a couple dudes wide open, but not too many. You know what I mean? And that's what the Packers need. Some good secondary defense. Here we go. Here comes the punt. And they should be able to pin him back in a decent situation to about the 10-yard line where the Rams are going to start this thing. They're down 4 points, 12-18 to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, my goodness.
All right. Are you ready for that video?
Yeah. Show the video.
Okay, here we go. Ivan.
Here we go. Ivan. Look at him being all fancy over here. Big old double flipperoonie over there. How did they not?
Notice how he has to highlight Bears still suck. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's got that. That's my glass. You can get it at dmatramage.com.
Great presentation.
And actually, if you're the winner, you could choose that instead of a shirt. Let's see what Ivan's got. What do you got, Ivan? Take it down. Oh, here we go, bud. All right, go. And he's got my hoodie on too. All you need is love. You can also get that in the Matt Ramage shop. For now, I don't know if it's still there. We'll see. Shout out to Ivan over there. Shout out to the mayor. What do we think?
That boy's good.
You know what I mean? It's good. All right, so let's do this giveaway now. Let's do this giveaway while we're right here.
All right, are we doing the giveaway?
Yeah, let's do the giveaway. You can make it bigger if you want. How we do it before?
Oh, we can do it like this. That's fine.
Look, just do it right there. That'll make it easier. Let me go over here. You ready?
Oh. There. It started right away. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good.
I thought for sure it was going to give me the option to start it when I clicked it,
That'll be all good. But here we go. Let's see who we got here. Who's the good land on, people? Who is the winner? It's slowing down. We got one of the Ricks. We got one of you got Shadrow. It's not gonna be you. Robert. Oh, shut up.
The mayor wins.
The mayor wins.
The mayor of Green Bay.
What are the odds of that? Oh my god.
Oh, look at everybody thinks it's rigged now.
No, we're not smart enough to be rigging stuff, you know what I mean?
That is not rigged. The mayor has won. The mayor
has won. You are the winner.
You know what? And you know what? I'm happy about that because after those 2 videos, he deserves to win something.
You know what I mean? No, we're not smart enough to rig stuff. Ivan, you are the winner. So you can have a shirt, you can have a glass, you can have all anything. Really, you can have anything you want.
Boy, you know something? And this saves you on postage too.
Yeah, I'll just go bring it to him.
Yeah.
No, I still gotta ship it. I don't have the stuff in my house. Congratulations, Mr. Mayor. You know what I mean?
Mr. Mayor.
I wish we were smart enough to do that. That's all computer generated. Slamico beers win something. You know what I mean?
See, kids, what did you kids learn today? See? Slam some beers, send us the video, and you could win a shirt or something. See?
Here we go. Stafford's going to be under center over here. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to run this thing left side with Williams, and he's going to get he's still moving. I think, is that going to be a first down? I think it is. There you go. Rigged. I want to get this one. How was the mayor's name twice in the last 4 names? I don't think it was because you can only enter once.
Yeah, you can only win. It all goes random once it's in there. Yeah.
Send Matt a message, Mayor. You do not want a car. You do not want a car.
The mayor wants a car. Look at that.
Wow. Here we go. Stafford's going to be under center over here. He's looking to throw. He's going to toss this thing. That's going to be a first down for the Rams. He's going to get past the 35-yard line. Here we go. 11:28 to go in the fourth quarter.
After those 2 videos, that's the last thing he should be in is a car. Yeah.
2 of the last 4 names were the mayor. I don't think that's accurate because we don't have the capabilities of rigging it. It's like the names come in automatically. Don't be a whiner, Philly boy. You want some? I'll send you some. Is there a Matt Ramage car? There is not. I have a truck. But here we go. Stafford back to throw. It looks like he's going to try to yeet this thing. No, he's not. He's going to throw it to Williams' left side. He makes a man miss. He's trying to get to the first down. Whoa. And he's going to, and he goes out of bounds. He should not have got as far as he got right there.
Wow. How did he get that? You know?
He said, going to the tape. Show the replay. Slow it down a little bit. Beats the mayor. I want a bear still suck car. Hey, we ain't giving away cars on here. I ain't Oprah. You know what I mean? Somebody a couple years ago made the Camaro and had the exact same job as the Packers jersey, and it looked absolutely amazing. Yeah, there's so many people who have those like vehicles. They kind of paint them up Packers style. But here we go. 10:40 to go in the fourth quarter. I think they have an injury. Seahawks walking someone off over here. 15-23, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns for Matthew Stafford in this game. They're getting after it. I should check my prize picks. I think I did something. I don't know if I did both games or just one of the games. But here we go. Stafford's going to be under center over here. He's going to be play action. He's looking to throw. He's looking for the whole thing. He's heaving this thing. And that's going to be overthrown incomplete. So I won $12 on that one. What's this? All right, I got one open right now. Okay, so I got Sam Darnold. He got a touchdown. So passing yards. I don't know. Stafford, 250. I took the under on Stafford like an idiot. Kyron Williams, I took the under. He's under, but I'm not going to win because Stafford screwed me playing good. But here we go. Stafford back to throw. And it's going to be completed, and that's going to be a first down for the Rams. And there we go.
Well, we got a ball game to. This is a good game. I
want that buzzed up hat. I got you. We will talk. He needs a horn that sings "The Bears Still Suck." Tay needs another tutty. I'm with it. You know what I mean? So here we go. 9:50 to go in that fourth quarter over here. Here we go. Stafford back to throw. He's going to toss this thing. That's going to be completed, but only a short gain, about 2 yards. By the way, I had the homer hat on. You know what I mean? You had it all stacked up right there. All you need is love. You had it all going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he was displaying the Bears Still Stuck.
Yeah, dude.
Cup and everything.
The mayor always hooking it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Phil is right on replay 2 of the last 3. Is it? Is it really? I don't know how that could be. Maybe it is as many times as you type it in as many as you're entered, because we thought it was there's no way we could fake it. There's like no way.
Because
it's on a
you
roll.
click it and it's all randomized.
Yeah, but maybe it is as many times you type it that you're entered. I don't know, but we're gonna have a completion over here by the Rams, and that's gonna be Corum short of the first down. We'll have to check the replay because maybe it is the more times you enter it, the more times you're entered. But I always thought that it was one time. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I always.
Yeah, I have no reason to fake it. If I wanted to send Ivan some, I would. He's bought more merch for my store than anyone has, more than me probably. So like I wouldn't have to fake it for him. I would just send him some. Anytime he asks for some, I would give it to him just because he buys so much. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't have to fake the funk. But here we go. Stafford's gonna be under center over here. He's gonna be play action, looking to throw. He's gonna toss it. That's completed. Oh. It's
He
not.
dropped it. He dropped it. That's a disease.
I didn't even see the ball hit the ground because he had it in his hands at the end. Yeah, it popped out of his hands. Oh yeah, that was a horrible drop. That was a horrible drop. Man, that's horrible. I did pack with a space bar, and then I held my breath for 3 seconds and wished for a 2007 Packers Super Bowl. Here we go. Stafford back to throw. He's going to move up in the pocket. And he's going to get about 2 yards on a run up the middle. And that's a first down. That was 4th and 1. Ah! Is that enough money to get a take-home meal from Quick Trip? It absolutely is. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but yeah, Stafford just moving up, just getting past the first down, and that's a huge play in 4th. There you go. Kevin's over here too. You know what I mean? Well, I'll check it out after. It might be every time you type in the hashtag that it's a re-entry. But if that's the case, I want to make sure everyone knows. But we're going to have a run up the middle. He's going to try to bounce it right side. Nothing there, but there's a flag on the play. 7:27 to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it looked like the defense jumped on that one.
Offsides on the defense over here. He says, I do not have Parkinson's. Did someone ask that? Oh, yeah, Kevin said. 7:27 to go in the 4th quarter. Oh, that's the tight end's last name.
Yeah.
Talking about my prize picks. I thought you were asking Ivan that. And Ivan did too. No. A lot of confusion over here in the chat over here, you know what I mean? But here we go. 7:18 to go in the 4th quarter. Stafford, first down and 5. He's going to be under center. They're at inside the 20-yard line over here. He's going to have a man in motion. They're going to be play action. He's looking to throw. He's looking left. Now he's going to try to run it. Now he pitches it right side. And he's going to run for the first down. Puka Nacua! There we go, Rams. Oh, my goodness. That play was broken down 3 times. And they kept her moving, though.
How smart was that with Stafford, though? You know?
Yeah, I'm not sure that pitch was planned. I don't think that was part of the program over here.
No, that looked like it was all Stafford being smart on that one.
Yeah. Mayor said, did anyone ever see the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode with Michael J. Fox, the Parkinson's episode? Absolutely hilarious. I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, here we go. Stafford back to throw. He's going to yeet this thing to Nacua. First down, about a 5-yard gain. About halfway to the first down marker. Robert East, Mayor, J. Mayer, there is your final 4. All right, I'll check it out. Otherwise, everyone can just hammer it as much time as they want. I guarantee you I didn't cheat for Ivan. We've got people investigating this thing. We're not smart enough over here at the Matt Ramage Show. You know what I mean? We use a website that does that for us. I believe. 2nd down and 4, 20 or 30 is Stafford over here. He's going to be under center. They got a man in motion. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle and nothing there, but maybe half a yard on that. It's me 3rd down. Is it Devontae Adams time for a touchdown? You know what I mean? Seems like a good time right there. I want to make sure. I'm going to scroll up here. If we conspire in the comments saying we're cheating on the giveaways. I like it. Here we go. 3rd down and 4. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. Back to throw. Here we go. He's rolling right. He's going to get rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. Took it to the end zone over here, and that's going to be 4th down, and they got to go for it.
Matt, I think it's time that we tell everybody the truth that you were the second shooter in the grassy knoll.
You know
also,
I mean?
You know.
Ivan, I'm going to have chocolate cake and ice cream soon. Do you want to see me eat a piece of cake? and ice cream and then slam a beer. No, I don't want to see
that. No, that's just
that's disgusting.
Because what if it doesn't work out right at all?
Even if it did, I don't think I want to see that.
No.
Dairy should not mix with beer. Here we go, Stafford on 4th down. Back to throw. He's got time. He eats it for the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. And the Seahawks.
I don't know. Maybe they should have gone for 3 and just then they would have been down. Could have gone down by a field goal.
5 minutes to go here.
Oh, I just don't know.
It's a rough spot. Oh my goodness. He said, I'm just flexing over here. All right, we're at commercial. We're going to step away here for a minute. We'll be right back. 490 folks watching live right now. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Go Pack, go.
Any news, Dan?
Not yet.
I love you.
We're here for you. Quick Trip.
How Wisconsin are you?
People are always asking me, how do you live in Wisconsin with all that snow? I don't mind the snow. Look at this thing. What kind of dinosaur is just climbing through this gas station or whatever? I ain't never been in Quick Trip and saw a freaking dinosaur. That is why I live in Wisconsin. I'll take the cold. You keep the little gremlin fella. You know what I mean?
Mad Birds presented. How Wisconsin are you?
All right, here we go. 494 folks watching live. Almost at that 500 number. You know what I mean? That's a little gremlin fella right there. You know what I mean, bud? You don't need that in your life. You know what I mean? Go to Quick Trip. You don't get gremlin fellas.
That's a dinosaur.
Time to leave for work. That sucks, Philly boy. I appreciate you being over here rocking with us.
Yeah.
Giving all your sarcastic comments. You know what I mean?
Stay warm, Philly.
All right, he's gone finally. Oh, my goodness. I thought he would.
Yeah, thank God.
Here we go, 4:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Here comes the Seattle Seahawks. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center. They're at the 6-yard line over here. Winner advances the Super Bowl, obviously, and we're going to see who it is. And they're going to run this thing up the middle. Going to be about 3 yards on this. The Seahawks are winning right now. The Rams are going to need something special to happen over here. But yeah, we already did the giveaway, so we're all done with that. The mayor won the giveaway, so we're not doing any more giveaways for this game, Deb. But good luck next time. You know what I mean? Axel out. Mic drop, baby.
Yeah, maybe at the Super Bowl we might have something. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we'll do some stuff. But here we go. Sammy Darnold looking to throw left side. That's going to be completed. Can he get to the first down? He can. That's huge right there. And he's still moving down to about the 25-yard line. They're inside. They're about 4:06 to go in the fourth quarter over here. Yeah, they don't look too conservative right here. They're looking to win this game. They're still throwing. Have a good night, Philly boy. You know what I mean? That's what everyone's talking about. Yeah, Deb, you're a little bit too late on that one, but we'll probably do another one for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Walker can really juke, you know what I mean? He can make some fools miss. 3:37 to go in the fourth quarter. 3 timeouts for both these teams right here. They're going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle, and he's going to get about 3 yards. About 2nd down and 7. And now they're going to start using timeouts. How much time is left? Someone said, and that's going to be about 3 minutes. I think I just said, right?
Yeah, 3 minutes and 24 seconds.
3:24 on the clock over here.
Oh, they just added 2 seconds. 3:26 now.
No, 3:26. There you go. There you go. We got you. You know what I mean? We got you. Here we go. Dark Arch Poker over here. Oh, $10. Krautfest. Bears still suck. Go Pago. Play that beautiful, majestic music there. Dark Arch Poker. Shout out. $10, baby. I ain't sharing it with nobody.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
There we go. Show the Dark Arts Poker over here. I appreciate that $10 donation over there. That will go strictly to buying beer. You know what I mean? Here we go. 2nd down and 8. Here we go. Darnold, play action. He's looking to throw. He's throwing this thing right side. He's throwing it up, and that's going to be incomplete. He got hit out of bounds, but I don't think they're going to call no pass interference because that ball was thrown out of bounds anyways. Do you have any other fixed contests I can be part of? Yeah. Come the Super Bowl, we might have one. You know what I mean? Most definitely.
We're working on a big fixed one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he got shoved out of bounds, but he couldn't have caught that thing anything. Anyway, so 3rd down and 8. Here we go. Here goes Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun. Empty backfield over here. The play clock's down to 3, 2, 1, 0. And they're going to have a timeout over here by the Seahawks. Let's go Rams. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see the Rams win because screw the Seahawks. They're getting a little too cocky in this game for me. See, here we go. 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to commercial. We're going to hang out right here. I guess I got enough beer. Oh, yeah, I got a whole one right there. There we go. We're good to go.
Well, then you know what that means. Sociable.
Let's do a social. I got $20 says I'll win. All right, throw it in the YouTube donation and we'll see what happens. Just say, give me your money, Ivan. Here we
go, everybody. Sociable.
Here we go. Cheers, Jack. Check out the picture on Facebook post for this stream. I'm not sure what we're talking about. But cheers, Jack, you know what I mean? And Robert East over here throwing on a cheers, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're having a good time over here. It's Sunday night. What time we got? 8:34 over here. 507 folks watching live. 511 now. Got some newbies joining us, you know what I mean? Shout out to everyone who's just joining right now in the live stream. 511 folks watching live over here across all the places. And now we're having a good time. We're going to see who's going to win this game, but it's not looking good for the Rams, you know what I mean? Down 27-31 over here. And I'm starving over here. I ain't going to lie to you. Feeling queasy. I need to eat something. Need something in the belly. You know what I mean? I haven't eaten all day. I had a peanut butter sandwich earlier. That's it. Here we go. Cheers, Mr. Keith. You know what I mean? Need an interception. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. They're throwing the ball right now, but at some point, there's not a whole lot of throws left, but they definitely need a turnover. They need something going on. You're going to do the fan cave again videos? I do like those. I might do those again this offseason. Let people show off their fan caves. I think that'd be cool for live streams. A lot of good ones over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, this offseason, we're going to try some new stuff, though. What's this commercial about? We got ourselves a sanitation fella picking up garbage, race car drivers, people flying planes. What's this commercial even for? It's for, I think it's NASCAR type of thing. We should do a watch party for NASCAR. He's going to hook a left over here. He's going to hook another one. I like racing.
The cars on the track go around and round. No?
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 8.
No respect. Hey.
Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield over here. Not anymore. Now he's got a man to his left. Switching some stuff up. They got about, we're going to see. We go see what they got over here on 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. He's going to have pressure up the middle. Gets rid of it. That's going to be completed. Incomplete. Or is it a fumble? He's saying the ground caused the fumble. They're going to give him the 1st down and no fumble. That's the worst case situation for the Rams. 500 plus people. Bingo must have let out. Vinny's fan club is logging in.
Oh my God.
Find people with great Packers stories. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Good off-season stuff, you know what I mean? Drive fast, turn left, repeat. Let's see what's going on in this thing right here. Looks like a catch, but yeah, I guess the ground looks like it kind of caused that. Yeah, the ground can't cause a fumble, so. You got great stories. Yeah, I mean, but nobody wants to talk to you that much. I'm just kidding. I was waiting for Vinny to laugh. That was a joke. He was like, that seems right. No, we're going to do some stuff, Ivan. 3:11 to go in the 4th quarter. The refs are talking to McVay over here, telling him how he's getting screwed. I think he was down too. I'll talk trash, but he was down. The ground can't cause a fumble. And then was he far enough for the 1st down, though? That's the question. I got gas and need cake. You know what I mean? You should probably simmer down that stuff. You know what I mean?
Sounds like a blues song.
I got gas and I need cake. Here we go. What's his face is going to be under center over here. The guy that used to play for the Vikings, and he's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to run it left side. Nothing there. The Rams defense is all over it. Sammy Darnold. I forgot his name there for a minute. You know what I mean?
Nothing for you.
Here we go. Just want to tell you, Matt, enjoyed the Championship Games podcast. Kudos to Vinny. Great job. Looking forward to the Super Bowl podcast. There you go, Rick. I appreciate you being here. You know what I mean?
Thank you. It's going to be fun. We got a lot of stuff planned.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff planned for the Super Bowl. So it's going to be good. I appreciate you being here. These are always fun. After Seahawks, still not over that playoff loss to them. You know what I mean? And not even that, like you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about it, but there's a lot of reasons not to like the Seahawks. 2nd down and 10, 3:05 to go in the 4th quarter. Here they are huddling up over here. Yeah, he had control, and the ground can't cause a fumble, so that was absolutely no fumble. NFC Championship lived up to the hype, you know what I mean? Not a bad game over here. We got a man in motion. They're going to be under center over here. Here comes Sammy Darnold. He's going to be play action, looking to throw as my TV glitches up. Now he's on the run, and he's going to toss this thing. That's going to be a 1st down on the sideline. Ball came out, but after he was already down and out of bounds.
Ooh, that's a killer for the Rams right there.
No, we are going to have a Pro Bowl stream. If they do a flag football thing for the Pro Bowl, we're going to be doing a watch party for that. Absolutely we are. Vinny's like, I don't know about that.
Well, because I know the actual Pro Bowl's on the Tuesday night, I think, right?
Yeah, well, I don't even know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't mind.
Yeah, it's a week from Tuesday.
It'll be a reason.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1st down and 10, 2:28 to go in the 4th quarter. And the refs are chit-chatting, talking about what they're going to do after the game. Matt, are you going to have Jimmy Christensen on this offseason talking Packers? I for sure will, especially on the podcast. He started his own thing. He's kind of start doing some more content. So I'll definitely have him on mine, and maybe I'll be on his as well. But yeah, Jimmy Christensen, he's the man. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have 1st down and 10 over here. So now, did they put more time on the clock? This game may never end. 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Voice of Dean Blandino. I'm glad I can't hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's like, hey, we put more time on you don't capiche.
But yeah, this speaking of Jesse's comment over here with Jimmy, I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff on the podcast. It'll be audio only and like YouTube stuff, like pre-record stuff, not live. So I'll be sure to check that out because we're gonna have a lot of cool people on there. But here we go. First down and 10, 3 minutes to go. They're gonna hand this thing off. They're trying to see some room up the middle, and that's gonna be about 3 yards on the run up the middle, trying to eat some clock. 0 timeouts for the Rams over. Let's see if Vinny's on board, and 2 for the Seahawks. All right, I'm checking you, Vinny. I'm like Santa Claus. I'm checking once, I'm checking twice. You know what I mean? Don't be on the list.
You're gonna find out I'm doing my job right.
Tuesday, Vinny. You got big plans. You got a date Tuesday. What's going on, Vinny?
For Tuesdays, I did nothing.
Talking about the Pro Bowl. Because you said, well, that's on a Tuesday.
No,
Tuesdays are locked up for Vinny. Here we go. We're going to play action. He's rolling to his left. He's got pressure, though. He's going to toss this thing incomplete.
There's a flag.
With a flag on the play.
According to you guys in chat, that's my bingo night, I guess.
Right? Anyone you watch that does film breakdown? No. But I know people that do. I just don't watch a lot of that stuff. Checking in to see how drunk you are. You know, we're feeling good. We're having a good time over here. You know what I mean? Let's crack this baby out. Yeah.
And there's Goose. Yeah.
We're having a good time. You know, Goose, let him loose. You know what I mean? Yeah, you had a hold of him, though. Are you guys going to do a watch party for the Pro Bowl or the Super Bowl? Yes, both of those things. If they do a flag football thing, if there's something to do a watch party for the Pro Bowl, I will do it. Super Bowl for sure.
Yes. And Super Bowl, we're going to have a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff.
You got a meat raffle going on Tuesday.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go. Darnold's going to hand this thing off left side, and that's going to be trying to get loose a little bit inside the 40-yard line. Decent run. The ball keeps on moving. And that's going to be about a 7-yard gain on that. Mary didn't like that call. You know what I mean? It's so close to game over. It's so close to me eating food. You know what I mean? I'm very hungry. Vinny cruising to the retirement home with top down on Tuesday. Why y'all mean to Vinny? All right, we're going to step away here for commercial. We'll be right back. 529 of you people watching right now. I appreciate you.
Welcome. How many in your party today?
It's just me today. How long will the wait be?
Oh, it's going to be a while. Could be up to an hour.
How about now?
Holy shnikes, yeah. Come right this way. Have a seat right here next to the fireplace.
Ooh, looks fancy. So what's good tonight?
Well, we have a lot of great things that are good tonight. How about spaghetti and meatballs? Or we have macaroni and cheese. Or you can get some chicken.
All right, I think I will have your finest chicken with a side of macaroni and cheese and the finest chocolate milk in all of Wisconsin. Okay?
Coming right up. I'll get it for you right away. And here's your dinner, sir. Is it to your satisfaction, sir?
This looks fantastic.
And for your drink, sir, I have Nature's Touch chocolate milk, the finest in the land.
What's the vintage on that, good sir?
Why, it doesn't expire for 2 weeks yet.
Ooh, that's fresh. You don't get chocolate milk like this outside of Wisconsin, you know what I mean? If you're eating Quick Trip, you're not eating gas station food. This is gourmet. Check out this food right here. So you can go to Quick Trip, get the take-home meal, bring it home, put it on some fancy plates, and no one's gonna know that you got it from Quick Trip. Go down to Quick Trip, get you some. Well, it'll be our little secret, you know what I mean? If you'll excuse me, I got some food to eat, you know what I mean?
We'll see you next time.
All right, here we go. We are back over here, you know what I mean? Here we go. Let's get to some chat over here. Ivan says, I want to start my own podcast. when the mayor mumbles. I'm not sure that's what people want. I don't think that's a good.
You should just call it chug.
Yeah.
Chug. Yeah.
This stuff slaps, and Matt is a genius. You know what I mean? I hear that all the time. True North, I was sober for this one. Oh yeah, so I need the outtakes on this thing. No, we were sober for that one. But there we go. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center over here, 2nd down and 4. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle, and nothing there. The Rams defense is all over that. So we're inside 2 minutes to go over here, and it's going to be 3rd down, and I would say 6 or 7. Bingo is not my forte. My mom used to play a lot of bingo back in the day. I remember that.
No, I'm not a bingo person either. No.
Thanks, Matt and Vinny, for a very entertaining 7 hour of football. Go Pack, go. Shout out to Rick. You know what I mean? I appreciate you hanging out with us all day
Thanks,
today.
Rick.
You know what I mean? So we're inside 1:30 to go in the 4th quarter, and the Seahawks are trying to eat this clock up while continue to kind of be aggressive. I wouldn't say aggressive, but they're I think they're playing good football right here at the end of the right here. 3rd down and 7 though. And now what's happening? Stoppage over here. 2nd timeout for the Seattle Seahawks. 1 timeout remaining, and you're quick on that one right there.
I'm with it. I'm on the ball.
That boy is good.
I know.
Seahawks better get the 1st down or they will lose. We're going to find out right here. 3rd down and 7. This is a big 3rd down right here. Stafford, 20-32, 333 yards, 3 touchdowns. And that's all you get out of that. 3rd down and 7. 25-36, 346 yards, 3 touchdowns for Sam Darnold. So both these teams really getting after it. They have 1 timeout remaining. They're at the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 7. Huge 3rd down for the Rams defense. And they're all over that. And a big-time sack, bro. Came across and shut it down. Oh, my goodness. 4th down. The clock is ticking. The Rams can't stop. So the clock is going to go down quite a bit. Another 30 seconds or so. I don't think so, because you said they got to get the 1st down, but there's a lot of clock they can chew off. They get no timeouts for the Rams really hurts them. If they had 1 more, that'd have been nice. So 4th down and 12, 40 seconds. They're going to kick this thing just over 30 seconds to go. Here we go. The ball is snapped over here. 31 seconds. 30. I got the hiccups. Are we going to have return? My TV's kind of being glitchy.
No return.
Fair catch in about the 8-yard line.
25 seconds. Wow. No, I was just agreeing. 25 seconds. Wow.
Yep. So 25 seconds to go in this thing. They got Adams and Nicolet. Can they do something with no timeout? 25 seconds. They need a touchdown, so they need a freakish type play.
Yeah, it's 4 points. So yeah, field goal.
So if they would have kicked that field goal instead of going for it, I mean, the game would have been played differently, like how the Seahawks played it and whatever. It would change a lot of stuff, but you know what I mean? Nothing yet. 25 seconds.
What do you think the play call is? Devontae, give me your best move.
It's probably going to be on the outside, kind of a go route over here. Here we go. Stafford back to throw. Nope, I was wrong. Middle of the field. That's going to be completed to the 30-yard line. I didn't think they'd go to the middle of the field because of the time on the clock. And I think it was stupid that they did. So now they're hurrying up. They got 11, 10, 9, and they're going to, I think they spiked this thing. But 10 seconds to go. It's 2nd down and 10. You have 70 yards to go to the end zone. Just get to the 40 for a Hail Mary. I don't know. I think you'd rather go to the sideline in that situation.
One sideline, leave about 3 seconds on the clock, get another maybe 8 to 10 yards, and then shoot for a Hail Mary. Yeah.
Here we go. 2nd down and 10. 353 yards for Stafford. I took the under on his yards. I was way off. Oh, they're shutting this play down. That ball is snapped, but the refs are running in before that and shutting it down. They don't want this game to end. They don't care about my hunger.
Seahawks
I'm on the 3rd stage of starvation over here, bud. Final timeout for the Seahawks.
Yeah, see? Where's that timeout up above, Matt? It's gone.
Mayor says, if I was coaching, I would be in total control and I would win. You know what I mean? Me too. Second down and 10 seconds to go. Let's go. We're going to have ourselves a finish here today. 566 folks watching live right now. I do listen to Brady call this game or Ramage. You know what I mean? I'm the better option. Here we go. Back to throw with Stafford. He's got so much time. He's going to yeet this thing, and that's going to be, I don't know if it's completed, but it's out of bounds no matter what. Yeah, Nicolet, but the clock is going to continue to roll, and that's game. So the Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl.
And that is it.
And the Rams couldn't get it done. Vinny, you were exactly right. They needed to kick that field goal. Huge mistake by McVay. You know what I mean? I mean, it would have changed the way the rest of the game went, how the Seahawks played and everything, but you could definitely say they should have kicked that field goal. Got some points right there. But here we go. The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl, playing the New England Patriots. I don't know why the clock stopped there, because he was going out of bounds. I don't get.
I think he went down before he was out of bounds.
Yeah, they're saying
and he wasn't going forward.
Yeah,
so
but
yeah.
There you go. Thanks, Matt and Vinny. All right, here we go. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Great day, guys. I had a blast. Best fun ever. There you go. Shout out to Ivan over here, Mayor. Shout out to everyone who hung out with us over here. True North Packers fan, you know what I mean? And then we got the ultimate over here. Let me get this comment if I can click it right. It's crazy how often the refs get calls like that right. There we go. Shout out to Stacy over here. I'm wanting Seahawks for the 60th Super Bowl. There we go. All right, we're going to wrap this thing up. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to everyone who hung on with us today in the chat. We're going to wrap this thing up. Appreciate y'all watching. Go Pack Go. And I don't know when the next stream will be. We'll figure it out. You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all rocking with us today. Shout out to Kevin. Obviously, we got Kevin over here. And but we are out. And hey, the Vikings, your quarterback that wasn't good enough for you is going to the Super Bowl, baby. You know what I mean? Score on that. We out.